Network. So they have welcomed me over onto their channel and what is going to be pretty much kind of like a live feed call of all of us doing a reviews of certain drinks over the lifespan of this stream and so forth of whatever we decide to talk about throughout there. I'm going to be screen sharing it from my side, and you guys are going to be able to see it, listen to it, conversate however we normally do. I'll have the chat pulled up as normal, and you'll also be able to see theirs. Their links are in the description below. You can check it out. It's the top link. You can click it. It'll take you right to their YouTube channel, guys. But I'm going to unmute over there, and then I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we'll open up with everything that we got there. So we're going to screen share and get this 100% right here. First time. We'll pop this up, and I will unmute.
And we will do this here. We're gonna just start it the way we'd start our stream, although we're streaming.
Let me
unmute. Everyone has to unmute themselves. So Dave will have to unmute himself, and Jeff will have to unmute himself.
I was like, there it is.
It's all good. Don't worry. We've had this fun part before.
I now understand.
Good job.
Lessons. All right, so let me move over here so they're not seeing my face 3 times. There we go. Looks good. Thank you.
Okay, so we're just gonna go back and forth, like it's gonna change from each person to each person.
No. I'm working on it.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening?
Jeff, can we hear you, Jeff?
One person.
You might have.
You gotta unmute yourself on Skype, Jeff.
Yeah, you get to go to Skype.
He's just being a butthead. He knows. He's like, I know.
Awesome. I got all the good audio stuff on my side, so we're good to go.
Fantastic.
Solid sauce.
I didn't realize we had to unmute on Skype. That's a weird new feature. It drives me.
Jeff's still muted over there, just chilling.
Just chilling.
Can he hear us? He might not even be able to hear us.
He muted me on Skype.
Yes,
Yeah,
Jeff, that's what we said.
I was just messing with you guys anyway.
Okay. All right.
God, it's like being at work. It's just like, you're on mute.
All right,
We've done this for 2 years.
I'm
You're
gonna
on mute.
I'm gonna hit our buttons like we're doing this for real now, guys. Okay, ready?
All right, guys, I figured it out. I broke the code on how to make any beer taste like an IPA. So you start with your beer of choice. Today we're using Busch Light, right? Then all you got to do, get some grass clippings, throw them in there. Pine needles with the twig. The twig has to be on it. Put that in there. A little bit of flavor, whatever flavor you choose. And most important, stir it with a stick you found in the yard. And just like that, you got you an IPA.
Try it for yourselves. It's really hard to get my mouth around it, I'm going to be honest.
We're here to taste some food. We're here to boost your mood. Life is delicious on the Snack Network.
Welcome back to the Snack Network live for whatever day it is. It's April. It's April 15th, 2022. My name is Dave Moore. We're joined by a very special guest, and I'll explain that here in a moment. But joining me on my top right-hand side is Human Resources Manager of his own personal life, Curtis Lane. Hi, Curtis.
How's it going, Dave?
Oh, it's spectacular. Joining me on below Curtis, because that's where he belongs. I don't know. That's where he is.
I mean, unless you're going to that Mexican restaurant that Jeff and I went to, and the respect that I'm the bottom. So
is that a thing? I don't know.
Jeff we'll talk about that later.
Jeff is below Curtis. His name is Jeff Daly. He's an electrical engineer by day, Jeff Daly by night. Hi, Jeff. How you doing?
Hey, I'm trying to wrap my mind around that comment.
Listen, I wasn't prepared for where people were going to be, and like if I had thought about it a little better, I would have arranged it just a little bit more strategically, but I didn't prepare that. Joining us below me, apparently, is Justin Hallman from his YouTube channel where he drinks and reviews a bunch of very fancy alcohol beverages. That's all I can call it, is fancy alcohol beverages. Like real drinks. How's it going, Justin?
How's it going? Glad to be here.
We're going to hang out like we do now every Friday night for our spring streams. We're every Friday night on the Snack Network. and sometimes on Justin Hallman's channel. We will be tasting new beverages. Tonight we're doing the Bud Light Sours. We're going to have it. But apparently Bud Light Sour had just slowly just started disappearing off shelves the minute we decided to do this stream. So, even though I saw it not that long ago. So, Justin, you want to tell us what you have to complement our Bud Light Sour Seltzer Variety Pack?
I will grab them. They're actually a new limited edition seltzer from them as well, so it also kind of makes sense for it.
I'm really curious to see what he's got.
Yeah, it's a new one. It's a new one for us.
These are something that I have not seen yet myself. It is a limited edition Bud Light seltzer. It's called Cocktail Hour.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
I have a watermelon mojito.
Mm-hmm.
Tropical
Those
punch.
are so cool.
I have a strawberry daiquiri.
Ooh.
And a lime margarita. And I did luckily, however, find one Bud Light Sour.
There we
Just
go.
one random one, like rolling around the bottom of the the bottom of the grocery store.
We have, I don't know if you guys have it up there, we have a place down here called Ingles where you can build your own 6-packs.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we got
that's
that.
how I ended up with one Bud Light seltzer.
Got
They
it.
didn't have any of the other sours. It was just the one lemon. So
Isn't it a tall boy too? It's not one of the little cans, is it?
it's
Or-
12 ounce.
Okay, it's not one of the big ones.
I don't think they make tall boys these days.
Oh, I have a very special seltzer tall boy that's going to be its own separate video.
But it's yeah.
Jeez.
It's
Who wants it? It says the same people will drink tall boys. I don't think usually are in the same Venn diagram of people who drink tall boys. Usually they don't overlap.
I would like to tell you, Jeff, that the best part of this special seltzer tall boy is guess who makes it?
Bud Light.
No, it's my dad's
Light
favorite brand of beer.
Natty Light.
Natty Light.
Oh, jeez. Oh no.
It's-
Now it'd be a really something. It was like a 40-ounce seltzer.
What's the point?
Don't we have a Bud Light Platinum seltzer or
Yeah, we
something
do.
too?
And that's also a tall boy.
Yeah, that one's getting shotgunned. That's my plan.
Shotgun.
I'll let you shotgun a tall boy, Curtis. That's fine.
Done.
A Bud Light Platinum seltzer.
I want to try it
Yeah.
before you shotgun it, but that doesn't really work that way.
I'm sure we can go find another one. I bet they're not the most popular beer.
They actually have a Bud Light Seltzer Platinum variety pack.
What?
Yeah, I just saw that at the grocery store yesterday. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about
I
that.
demand.
Kind of good. You're kind of good.
Oh,
good? All right,
oh,
kinda
okay.
good.
We've got reviews.
I think they have there's a cranberry one in there that's really good.
Justin
Okay.
Justin has reviewed the Bud Light sours, so I'm very curious to have his opinions as we go through these.
Should we start with lemon lime because Justin has that one?
Yeah, we want to just
Frankly, out of all of these, all the seltzers I've ever tried, these sours actually sound like the best seltzers.
yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's the most potential we could possibly have is in these. The soda ones had potential, but they did this thing where they did the cough medicine's cola flavor instead of doing like doing like, just grape soda.
I think the cola ones are way too flat.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. The only downside of these sours is because I have so much excitement for it. There's a huge valley that can go in for my disappointment when it eventually happens.
Yeah.
That's a fair concern.
You're riding high right now, but then that first sip is just right to starting the first hill.
So we're starting with lemon.
We're gonna start with lemon lime because Justin has it. So we'll I think Justin on his channel
It's just lemon.
Is it just lemon?
Yeah.
There's lemon and there's a lime one.
Which one do you have, Justin?
He
The
says
yellow one.
lemon.
Okay, it's just lemon.
Okay.
I'll bring it back then.
Oh, there's not a lime. It's actually green apple.
Oh, that's
I
even
just
more
need to
exciting.
put like a mini fridge underneath this bar.
I
gotta get yourself-
table.
Jeff, you got to get yourself a tiny cooler.
I have that little Dr. Pepper fridge, and I just don't plug it in.
I do have a tiny cooler, but it's all the way upstairs right now.
That's a fair point.
I could go get it.
My producer is handing me the
Whatever.
beverage.
It's too late. So Justin, because I don't know you or know anything about you, where are you from?
North Carolina.
All right,
Close
cool.
Towards the mountains. I'm on the west side of Charlotte.
All right, cool beans. I got family down there, technically.
Okay.
Technically, that's where we think they are, right?
Well, I know I have family in Tennessee. Most of them are dead, but
does that count?
I have a few uncles that live down in South Carolina, or no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been here pretty much my whole life, except for my whole little military escapade. But other than that, I like it here. You got everything. You got the mountains on my left. You got the little plain area, and then you got the beach on the right, and you can hit both of them within 4 hours. So
That's
wow,
nice.
That does sound nice.
Savor
You can drive 4 hours in Ohio and not even leave the state.
Fine. It's endless cornfields.
That's what the internet thinks.
they made a movie about that.
It's not. It's not. Yeah. Or we're gonna wish you out to the cornfield. It's not. It's not the. It's not that it's not true, because it is half kind of true, but it's also not entirely true that it's all cornfields.
I guess
I mean,
if you drive
once
4
you're-
hours south, it's all
It's all
cornfields.
cornfield.
Yeah.
The upper part of the state is a lot of cities.
Yeah, if you go towards the lake, then there's some cities and stuff going on. But other than that, it's all just corn. And Columbus. There's Columbus, too. There's that.
Oh yeah, that.
It's Columbus, Toledo, Cleveland. These are all their own separate regions, though.
I love how you just completely forgot about Cincinnati. It's like Cincinnati doesn't exist. It's not real.
It's too far away. Whatever.
Yeah, Keefe's there, but we don't see Keefe anymore. We're waiting for Jeff.
Yeah, I actually I almost went to college in Cincinnati because they had a pharmacy program. That was what I originally started as, which was a huge mistake.
Apparently, Jeff got lost.
Yeah, in his own house.
I think he's gonna go get his cooler, is what he was saying.
Oh.
Oh, this is a
Yeah,
good time
yeah.
to make that decision. We've got two very special people in our chat room right now. They are Rachel, hi, our producer, and Curtis. Curtis is also
Hi.
in our chat.
I always watch it. There's somebody else watching right now. I don't know who it is, but
Yeah, it says 3 people.
I don't know if I count as a viewer. Like, I don't have it open technically, but
Me, maybe?
maybe. Are you watching it on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Then yeah, it's just us three in the room, also watching it.
Woo!
Ooh, guys, we're really famous and popular.
How exciting!
Woo! Oh, we got 4 now.
Ooh.
Ooh.
right.
All right.
You're welcome.
Something about dinner. Jeff.
What did everyone have for dinner?
Yeah. What did you have for dinner, Justin?
Tacos.
Tacos.
Ooh,
Taco Friday.
always a solid choice.
Taco Friday is always a choice. Curtis.
Very
I had seasoned tofu with white rice and steamed vegetables.
Wow. Fancy. Then that sounds like you have some room for some calories. I had little Caesars.
I love how there was a 4th watcher, and then I said welcome, and then they disappeared.
I
It's
didn't.
like,
I never
oh,
saw
bye.
4 pop up actually.
Yeah, it went back to 5. Hello, all of those who are joining.
The
Welcome
number
to Snack Network.
mine says 4, but
Oh,
Oh.
You're behind. I'm at 5.
we're
here.
also co-streaming on Justin's channel. He is featured in on our channel page. If you go down to like our cool suggested channels, Justin is listed there as one of the like suggested friend channels.
ladies and gentlemen,
Jeff.
I have an elderly dog, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
Sometimes elderly dogs have accidents.
Oh.
Got it.
Yeah, that's fun. Jeff, what'd you have for dinner?
I'm about to eat it right now.
What are you eating?
Some chicken nuggets.
Wow.
All right. I'm
Wild.
down.
Wild stuff. All right, you guys ready to play
And
our...
this was out of my control. My food was delayed by an hour.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
We're gonna play our theme song for reviewing a drink.
Beverage bodies, sweet dry drinks.
Thank you.
As is tradition at Beverage Buddies, I'm eating dinner on the show.
Welcome to the Snack Network Live every Friday night, currently at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Jeff, Curtis, and I, and sometimes a special guest like Justin Hallman, will be streaming live, including as well on his channel, where you could subscribe to Justin and us, and hit that like button and taste new things with us tonight. We're trying the Bud Light Sours, Seltzers, and Justin is going to have this one with us because he has this one. It is the lemon sour savor, the squeeze lemon.
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 Squeeze.
Lemon.
Favor the squeeze.
Guys, excited for this one?
Actually,
Never once in my life have I ever squeezed something. I'm gonna savor this squeeze.
I have.
I'm gonna open it to smell it. Have you had this flavor yet, Justin?
Yes, I've done all 4 of the flavors.
So what's the spoiler here?
Yeah,
I've
spoil.
done with pears. I kind of, and this is how I would recommend you guys doing them, but it's up to y'all however you want to do them. I've done the lemon and the lime, and then I've done the blue raz and the watermelon.
Okay. All right.
Just to kind of keep my citrusy into a without overwhelming my taste buds.
This doesn't smell the way I thought it would.
it doesn't
Fun.
smell good.
No, it doesn't.
It smells like if you liquefied a warhead.
I was gonna say, does it smell sour?
It smells. The closest
like
thing I can describe it as is smelling
Oh.
like the fresh lemonade smell at the fair if they dumped it all in the garbage.
I
It's-
kind of got like Minute-Maid tastes and stuff off this.
It kind of smells like vitamins.
Yeah, which is
It smells weird in the can. I always
Yeah, it
pour my
does.
stuff in a glass.
It smells like Dave's hair.
What
that's a-
hair?
That's a strange. It's a strange thing to say.
We're close.
I thought about wearing my
Why-
Snack Network hat. I have a Snack Network hat now too.
Sometimes I wear my hat.
It's a little tight on my head. I'll be completely honest.
Got a big ass head.
If you had a
Dave.
normal size head and not a Dave head, you'd be fine.
All right, you ready to try this?
Yeah, I'm
boys.
not as excited as I thought I'd be.
Okay, that tastes way better than it smells.
Yeah, the taste is
But
much more.
I wish the flavor was better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
lacks
still-
a little bit on the lemonade, but
So
It's still not bad though.
Bud Light lemonade on its own is definitely more beer taste. Like it definitely has a stronger beer taste, and this is more in the lemon space. There is a slight aftertaste of the smell of what this tastes like, and that's not entirely ideal. But at its core, I wish it was a little stronger, but I do kind of like the taste.
Can I try it
see,
again?
I thought when I see sour, there's a lot of times where like, oh, it'll say it's like a sour ale or something like that, and it doesn't actually give you that sourness at all, that bitterness or nothing. And I think they've done really well with this bitter, tart, light.
Yeah, I do think it goes well with the seltzer.
Yeah, I think as seltzers go, this flavor actually works as a sour. Like it's actually sour. Now, a sour beer is a completely separate category in its own. Like sours, like the category that we call sours.
Excuse me.
Those are tasty in their own way, but it is not always sour, air quotes.
Yeah.
This is sour. I made a little pucker when I first took a sip,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't
Are
really
you a fan
like
of
it.
sour beers, Justin?
I love sour beers.
Yeah, me too.
We have a local place here. It's in Hickory. They have a tap room up there in a train station that has like a bunch of like local pours and everything else like that. And they have a ton of sour beers. And for anybody that's never had a sour beer, you should try one because they are legitimately sour. Like I had a blueberry tart last week with my dinner or whatever. We went out to eat, and it was like eating a extreme warhead. It was rough.
Mhm.
So
I don't know if I want a sour to be that intense.
And even if you don't like beers, sour beers are a whole different flavor profile than regular beers.
The other thing, Jeff, about that too is they're all very different. They're all very unique. Like even if you tried one, you're like, I don't know if I love that one. Like, try another one. Like, none of them are the same.
And find a flavor you like, and then try it sour, and you'll probably. That's what I usually go with. If you like blueberries, grapes, cherries, whatever, it's out there as a sour. You should give it a try.
I like that.
I like this one, guys.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad.
And it's light. It's only 5%, which a lot of people like. Your regular beers are only like 4%, 4.6%. So to have something that actually tastes good and still have the same alcohol content, why not drink something that tastes good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you don't have to always drink Bud Heavies.
Bud Heavies.
Bud Heavy.
I've always felt that that's a weird naming convention, like Bud Light. Like I realize that Budweiser comes from kind of the same place, but it's not really. Like, it's not Bud Heavy, but, like, there is no Miller Heavy. Like, what's the Miller Heavy? Like...
Miller Genuine Draft, dude.
I'm about to say Genuine Draft.
Yeah, but even...
We just had that.
Yeah,
like,
but even
less
that
than
is...
a month ago.
But that's not a thing that's common. Like, that came
Miller
back
High
as...
Life.
Miller High Life
I feel like that's a light version of it, but
it's a champagne of beers, man.
I've randomly seen that in a champagne bottle. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it that way, but they sell it around the holidays in a 750 milliliter bottle for some reason. Like it even has it still has a pop top, and it's so stupid.
I've never had Miller High Life. It's one of those weird things that I've just never had. I don't know why. Nothing was stopping me. I've just never been like, yeah, give me a Miller High Life. That's the way I need to drink it now. I cannot.
Are you telling me you've never drank the champagne of beers?
I have never. I haven't either.
Champagne delicious. Was my grandfather. He always drank Miller High Life, and then I like Miller High Life, but I like Miller Lite way better.
I love Miller Lite. Miller Lite's my cheap beer of choice. Like, sure, there's way better beer in the world. much better.
Just like something about it is a little bit refreshing.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
For me, I think I can get an 18 for like $15 or $14 here. So I mean, to go get something that genuinely decently tastes good, instead of spending more money on like Corona Extra or something, it's definitely good.
Is there Corona and then there's Corona Light and Corona Extra? There's regular Corona too, right?
Yeah, so you got Corona Premier, Corona Extra, and then you got a 0% alcohol Corona now. It's out too.
We have somebody new.
Doing that 0% thing right now.
We have a new person in our chat. I hope somebody has the chat open.
And then there's coronavirus.
Yeah, it's Lennon. Thanks for the support. We appreciate you and appreciate you being here.
How's it going?
Now, Justin, I'm gonna. Oh wait,
go
More
ahead.
people in the chat.
Lennon's Kitchen, which makes me think they probably do food stuff.
Yeah. Hit us up. Send us a message. See if we can collaborate in some way, shape, or form.
Or you can come
we
on.
Always love to meet more people.
Come on a live stream and drink random alcoholic beverages with us.
All right, so
I gotta ask a question. Some spoilers, Justin.
All right,
some minor spoilers.
Okay.
Out of these 4 sours, how would you rank this one?
That was my 3 out of 4. Number 3.
Oh shoot! So it gets better.
Okay.
But that's
It's like a
profile. That's just what I go off of.
But there's also a worse one. Is what
There's a
saying.
slight dip, and then it escalates.
There's That's a fair point, Curtis. He did say there is a worse one.
There is a worse one.
But there's not 2 worse ones.
That's also true. There's
That's
2 better
also
ones.
fair,
Technically, there's 3 worse ones and 1 best one.
Exactly.
Okay.
If you're not first, you're last.
Ricky Bobby.
Actually, so that drives me into my first random question of the evening. So, what was everyone's first car? Dave, I know yours, which was fun. You can include bikes if you want.
It was a bicycle, and it will remain a bicycle. No, I bought somebody who can remain nameless and can be gone for the rest of eternity for all I care. I bought a Chevy Spark.
Damn.
but that's an understatement, Curtis. We're live on the internet. I could
No, I
I
know,
could
I
make
know.
that significantly worse.
Oh, I know you could have.
Anyway, I bought a Chevy Spark in that scenario, technically, and that was actually, if I were to drive a car now, that's probably the car I would personally buy, because
Really?
I really enjoy the small compactness and just the nice like ease of use of that car. So,
That's fair.
You want a quick the quick vehicle and small one, so that when you do eventually hit somebody as you drive, Dave, you can still get away and people won't notice.
Yeah,
Run away. Zoom, zoom.
that's the plan. That's been the plan the whole time.
Jeez. What about you, Justin? What was your first car?
My first car was a 1984 third gen Camaro.
All right. 1980.
That's such a coincidence, Justin. Because my car is nothing like that. Mine was a 1994 Subaru hatchback, Subaru Legacy hatchback, that I dubbed the Purple People Eater because
I love
it was
that car.
maroon purple.
That car got us to some fun places in high school. It got us into a little bit of trouble when we yelled at people in the metro parks, if I remember correctly.
I love that the car that I got in with Jeff frequently was not his first car, for whatever reason. But it was the one
Which
that
one was
we drove to college every morning, Jeff, for a while.
Mhm.
And we would
That was
stop.
the Mustang.
No, I didn't have a Mustang. The 98.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna know what this actually was.
Saturn SL2.
Oh, the Saturn.
And the best part
Had a
about
tramp stamp.
that best thing about that car is every time we stopped, we just were shaking like it was the end of the world, and Jeff did nothing about it for at least a year.
Well, it still worked. It was a crappy car.
It ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah, my first car had 250,000 miles on it. It didn't break down or anything. I upgraded. The car still ran. And the second one, I mean, it shook a little bit on stop signs, but it was a 98 and it was 2012, Dave.
I'm not trying to offend you, Jeff. Look at those
Great,
mornings.
looks
The only better, I graduated high school in 2013.
I mean, we graduated in 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in the same area.
Are you younger than us, Justin?
Yeah, wait, Justin, are you allowed to drink?
What are you doing, Jess? Looks like Rachel's first car was a 2001 Chevy Prism.
Whoa. 2001. Wait, Justin, hold on a second. I got to wrap my mind around this. You graduated 2 years after us, and your first car was 10 years older than mine.
I also have a 66 Mustang Coupe. I just sold an 89 Fox body. I like old stuff.
How
84 Toyota pickup.
How old is your newest car?
I actually just bought a 2014 Dodge Ram Bighorn.
So your newest car is still 8 years old.
To Lennon,
I don't like spending money on stuff that depreciates.
Lennon's Kitchen, the best place for direct messaging with me specifically is probably Twitter. I use the Snack
Twitter.
Network Twitter at the SnackNet, and that's probably the best place to get a hold of me directly. But we do have people responding on our Instagram. It's just going to be it's not going to be directly with me. That doesn't mean it's not an option.
If you never want to get in contact with anybody, you just direct message me.
Jeff hasn't
the
logged.
social media pages are fine.
Jeff hasn't logged into Twitter in about 12 years, so the amount of notifications, the amount of notifications Jeff will have from me when he does eventually log in will be staggering, though, because I continue to tag Jeff in things that that he's a part of.
I just don't do social media. I'm like an old person.
That's fair.
Think about Twitter as a social media outlet. Like, I don't use it at all. I hardly use Instagram, like, as far as like a output source for the channel, for y'all's channel.
Yeah.
We're not live on TikTok as well because we do not have 1,000 followers yet. We're at 704 something, 740
We're getting
something.
there.
We're really close, but we're not at 1,000. I'm on my own personal account on TikTok.
I think if Elon buys Twitter, I'd like to
That'd
see
be
what it
interesting.
turns into. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because Elon wants to buy Twitter and like basically get rid of all like, what is it? All like he wants to make it free space, right?
Yeah. Pretty much open chat is what he wants to do.
So
He
like more
wants
of
to
a
make
forum base,
I
almost.
don't know.
Kind of like Reddit.
Nobody knows
No,
what he wants.
He wants to like get rid of like moderation or censoring.
Oh, that's dangerous.
He wants to just bring Donald Trump back just to see what crazy stuff he'll say, you know?
I don't know.
We're gonna stay off
I believe-
politics.
I guess
I'm
I
just
believe in
kidding.
like there needs to be some sort of moderation to those kind of instances, because if you don't have moderation, like really bad things start to happen. You know,
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be bad.
There are plenty
things
of
with
places.
children and stuff.
There
you
are
know, there's
plenty of
dangerous stuff out
there
there.
are plenty of places without moderation. Twitter is a widely used thing by many, many, many people, and therefore needs to be. I hate saying it, but like needs to be controlled in some way. Like,
You know, you do bring up there's a lot of places without moderation, but I can't think of a single place that doesn't have moderation.
Yeah.
the dark web.
I mean, the dark web is kind of very different than probably what he was looking for.
I mean, I could probably post my channel there, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna get back.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose everything. You're gonna get a post back that's gonna be like, hey, I got your social security number. I know where you live. I'm coming to your house. I'm gonna be in a clown costume, and I'm not gonna tell you when it's gonna happen.
Yeah, there's.
I don't want. North Carolina's really good with laws about people being in your yard that shouldn't be.
Oh yeah.
So is
I
Ohio.
was good on that.
So is Ohio.
Oh, yeah, don't we have stand your ground or something? Isn't
Yeah,
that
stand
one of
your
ours?
ground.
Yeah.
If
We
you
have a
feel
no-knock
threatened,
law.
a no-knock law, if they go in the house
Oh
without,
God.
If somebody's beating on your door and something happens, it's legal.
I
That's
think Ohio is a stand your ground law to where if anybody's on your property that you don't want there, you can basically shoot them.
Yeah, as long as it's
Yeah.
posted. As long as you have it posted.
I don't think in Ohio you even need it posted.
I think ours has to be like a no trespassing posted or whatever like that, something like that.
Or no
there has to be a
trespassing, no
visible
soliciting.
sign of no trespassing.
Gotcha.
Curtis, you never answered the question. What was your first car?
Oh yeah, sorry. I had a
van.
2000 Chrysler Voyager.
I like
It was
that.
the silver mom van.
I love
loved
that
it.
car too.
So much space.
It was, dude, especially when you take out the back seats, you can put a full size mattress back there. I had some fun memories in that van, especially like the nights I couldn't make it home. Cause it's like if you drink too much at the bar, campus could be, or home could be like maybe 2 minutes away, but cops are everywhere. And you don't want to make that one wrong turn, and then all of a sudden you're in Dave's situation, where you have to drive away real fast.
I did all my college online.
Listen,
I
listen.
never
I've,
done the
Oh,
campus
lucky.
thing.
I've started a car like 3 times in my life, like
I
total.
know, I'm just messing with you.
The idea of me driving a car is a very terrible idea.
Oh yeah.
Wow. I stand corrected. Ohio's stand your ground law extends to not only your house and car, but to any place you have a legal right to be. You can
Oh,
you
jeez.
you don't have to flee before you use lethal force in a situation where you feel threatened.
Anytime you feel threatened, you're open.
Wow.
That's wild.
intense.
That's
You don't have to have a right. You don't have to flee first.
Because I don't know if y'all have, but we have open carry. You don't need a permit or nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so do I.
we have that.
Yeah, so
actually have a new
Ohio is
one
probably
coming out.
really similar to North Carolina.
Ohio is very lax even when it comes to buying guns.
Yeah, I think the only thing we need a permit with is pistols. Other than that, you can buy whatever you want.
Pistols. Pistols is a weird thing to need a permit for.
Yeah, you have to have a permit to buy a pistol, and then like silencers and stuff like that. You have to have certain class licenses and stuff like that.
But not a shotgun.
No, you can buy shotguns.
I feel like there's nothing more intimidating in like a dark space than just racking a shell in a shotgun.
let's
That's
let's
a
move
moment
to
where you're just like, all right, I need to leave.
let's go back to cars, guys. Let's go back to cars.
Yeah.
This is about
so-
cars. I'm standing my
so, yeah,
ground
I
on these
got-
cars.
I got you, Dave. So yeah, so once you're done drinking, what you do is I actually have a story about this. So I couldn't drive back to I couldn't drive home. I know we've all gotten to that point where we're like, oh,
I have it.
yes, you can't ride your bike or whatever. But yeah,
No,
so I
that's never
I
stopped
asked,
me.
I knew the bar owner, so I was like, hey, do you mind if I just fall asleep in my van? And he's like, yeah, as long as you're not drinking and driving, I don't care. So I passed out in my van. And I got a nice knock on my window at like 3:00 in the morning from a who's this person hitting ungodly hours? Oh, that's their name. Okay. How's it going, ungodly hours? Good to see you.
So
Blowing up our chat, I love it. Although I don't know what those other.
It's just little emojis and stuff. I was wondering, I'm like, I thought they were saying ungodly hours every time, but that's actually their name. That's cool. I was like, wait, why did they keep saying that? And me being the dumb one over here.
Yes.
So you were in the back though when you were sleeping, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
your
was
van
passed
pretty
out.
big.
Yeah, I was passed out in the back seat or the trunk technically. Technically, I opened up the lift gate to leave because I don't know why it was easier. But yeah, cop interrogated me, asked me if I was allowed to be there, asked me where my keys were. I'm like, they are up in the glove compartment, just away from me. And he's like, all right, you have a good night now. I just slept in the van.
It would have been a good night if you didn't wake me back up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've
Can you
always made it home.
Are you allowed to ride your bike while intoxicated?
It's technically still operating under. It's still DWI or DUI, driving while under the influence.
But you can also get one for like drinking in public too. Public.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you can walk around with a gun, but you can't drink a beer. Like
priorities.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like down here, like we do a lot of like four-wheeling and stuff like that, with four-wheelers and stuff. So if your yard, like my buddy, he has like a mud pit in his yard, and
Cool.
if the gate isn't locked, then you can still get a DUI in your yard.
Really?
Because you're operating a motor vehicle.
That's dumb.
Oh, okay.
But
I guess yeah.
if the property's gated, like we have a gate at the driveway, if it's locked up to where nobody can leave the area, then it's okay. As long as I guess you cannot access public road, then it's okay.
Are you allowed to drive?
It's a closed off area.
Are you allowed to drive those on the road to begin with?
ATVs, no, but the UTVs now you can use those, like the new Can-Ams and stuff. North Carolina just passed that you can legalize those on the road. Golf carts can be legalized on the road down here, and then regular vehicles, scooters.
I want a golf cart so bad.
Because I live in a very small town, so I mean, most people around town just drive a scooter or their golf cart around town anyway, especially for all of our festivals and parades and stuff.
It's pretty sick. I always wanted a tricked out golf cart.
Yeah. I always wanted to live. So I know Jeff and Dave know about this little place for us. It's Put-in Bay out like on Lake Erie.
I was gonna bring this up. We went out to Put-in Bay with my dad, and we got in a golf cart. This is like the only time I can distinctly I've been in golf carts for other reasons, but this is the only time I can been like with somebody who's like not prepared to drive it, and it took the entire day for my dad to figure out how to put it in reverse.
It's got like a switch.
Yeah, it's like a little switch like that he just had to flip. But so for 80% of the day, he's just like kicking it with his feet to put it in.
He's kicking it with his feet?
Yeah, like kicking the ground to turn the damn thing around so he can go straight.
Oh my gosh.
It's fun. It's a fun day.
Oh my gosh.
I'll remember that forever.
Lennons, let's collaborate. Hit us up. We'd love to work with you and work with your channel, and we could do both. We could both benefit from the collaborating.
It's fun.
Yeah, we just do it for fun. This is all for fun.
Especially
we're all in this together.
Especially these Friday night streams. Like, sure, we're reviewing these Bud Light Sour Seltzers, right? And this lemon one that I'm almost finished with is quite tasty.
You have to keep it for the lime one, Dave.
There's no lime one.
Yeah, there is no lime one, Jeff.
Yeah, it's green apple, watermelon, blue raspberry.
Justin said he combined.
Yeah, it's like Skittles. You know, nobody asked for the green apple one, but they gave it to us anyway. No? Okay, fine.
It's a pretty new commercial, Curtis.
I've seen it for like the past a month, but whatever.
I don't see
A
commercials
month is
that
new.
often.
Month is new.
I don't have Skittles enough to realize they even changed the flavor, guys. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, I couldn't have cared less that they changed the green Skittle flavor.
The biggest controversy I remember in the food is when they made Trix round.
Ah, that's the worst.
Were they not? Is that a thing?
They were shaped like little fruit.
Yeah, they were shaped like little fruits,
Fruit
Dave.
and Flyers.
I don't even remember people being upset about that.
I was upset.
Yeah, see, Rachel's on my side. Lime Skittles are better.
I
No.
probably agree
In
with
10
you.
years, it's going to be a Mandela effect, and they're going to be like, "What do you remember having the fruits in your bowls, or has it always been round?"
Exactly. Just
That
like
sounds-
the Berenstein or the Berenstein Bears. All these lies.
I love Mandela effects; they're great.
I do too. Actually, one of my favorite rabbit holes is going down those rabbit holes of Mandela effects that you're like, wait a minute. And they're all definitely things that we all could have just misremembered. Like they're all
Looney Tunes or Looney Tunes.
Yeah, and we were all dumb. Most of us were dumb kids who weren't able like to really read well enough to like pay attention to the difference between the spelling of Looney Tunes. At the same time, it's definitely possible that it's just we've jumped universes. Oh, we all remember it one way.
You know what I remember? When Snape killed Dumbledore. That'll be the next Mandela effect. They're gonna like edit the whole thing to where Snape never killed Dumbledore. That's gonna be another
Mandela effect. We'll all remember it. We're like, we swear to God, Snape's the one who killed Dumbledore. And
yeah, you can see like the cutscene and everything, but in the reality, it's actually like Harry Potter's dad killing Dumbledore. Like plot twist, he's actually been alive this whole time.
Which also could be Snape.
Exactly.
You're right. They'll change it. They'll change it so Snape was always his dad.
Never.
He had an affair with Lily.
Who's that guy that plays? Okay, I'm not good at Star Wars. Who plays Kylo Ren?
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. I knew it was Driver.
That's who they're gonna get to play as Harry Potter.
Yeah, I don't think that happens.
Well, I mean, Snape's kid. It looks kind of like him. That's what I'm thinking there. Ooh, Ungodly Hours.
Have they released Secrets of Dumbledore yet, or is that still like?
I think that came out today. Today.
Is it a series or a movie?
It's a third.
It's a movie series.
It's a third in the movie series. Fantastic Beasts, and it's Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Because we haven't watched the Fantastic Beasts, but I was gonna watch The Secrets of Dumbledore.
I think it's a fun watch. It's not like it doesn't follow the lore or anything of like the original series, but like it's a fun watch.
I think you'd watch this one and be lost on any of the characters. So
yeah, I think you need to watch the other two probably first.
Okay.
So we got a question in chat there.
Yes.
What's everyone's favorite candy?
Oh, geez. Chocolate or candy?
Let's go both. What's your favorite chocolate, and then what's your favorite candy?
Isn't chocolate
Dave?
candy?
No.
I'll draw a line for myself on this one.
these
There's
are
candy and then there's chocolate. They are different.
They're different, and I can't pick if I have to decide what's my favorite between both categories.
But M&Ms have chocolate in them, and it's a candy.
No,
they're a candy coated chocolate.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's got a candy coating and there's chocolate in the middle. That's why they don't melt in your hand.
So what's the difference between chocolate and candy?
M&M's
Candy
were
is
actually made for World War II.
Yeah, exactly.
M&Ms
They
are
were to help,
M&Ms are chocolate, Jeff. Skittles are candy.
Is a Hershey's bar chocolate or candy?
It's chocolate.
So
But it's
chocolate is mainly cacao based. Candy is mainly sugar based. That's how I would put it.
But what about white chocolate?
That's
Also
to
chocolate.
me a candy.
What?
All white chocolate is the candy.
Yeah, white chocolate is a candy in my opinion. It's gross.
This is exactly.
Dave's just wrong.
This is exactly what they wanted.
Hershey's chocolate is mostly sugar based.
Look. If we're gonna get down to a technical spec, like of what it technically is, sure, white chocolate is candy because it's not really chocolate. But if we're like debating the quality between whether chocolate things are great or candy things are great, and we have to pick one of each, I consider white chocolate in its own category with chocolate.
Dave just wants a third option. He wants 3 answers. That's what he's saying. Dave, what's your answer?
I don't even eat chocolate. So mine's Paydays and Chico Sticks. I don't eat chocolate.
Ooh, I like a good payday.
Chocolate gives me really bad headaches.
That's sad. I'm sorry for you.
So what's yours, Dave?
My favorite chocolate candy is Take 5. Take 5s are amazing.
That's just your favorite candy, Dave.
My favorite.
The pretty lady likes to Take 5 Reese's or whatever they are.
I don't know if they're any.
Good.
I don't know if they're any different at all. So I'm locking into Take 5 as my favorite chocolate bar, and my favorite candy. Oh geez, probably Sour Patch Kids, but I also going to give an honorable mention to those Sour Patch Kids Exploders because those were good as hell. Those were so good.
Dave, that's a pretty big hot take for your favorite candy.
Yeah.
That's a severe underdog.
The Sour Patch Kids or the Exploders?
Sour Patch Kids.
You don't like
That's
Sour
not really
Patch
underdog.
Kids?
That's like the most popular candy at the last place I worked. Yeah.
I love Sour
candy
Patch Kids.
Reese's Pieces.
It is a good candy.
I love Reese's Pieces. This is not a contest of which ones.
Who's got the best?
This is the only candy I can ever eat is sour, and that's not what we're saying.
No. What I'm saying, Dave, if you could only eat one candy your entire life, what would you eat? What would you choose?
Oh, that's rough.
Am I allowed to pick a chocolate and a candy?
No, just one thing.
Just a candy, Dave.
Ah, jeez. Come back to me, Justin.
I'm trying to think. Like one candy that you can only have for the rest of the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Jeff, real quick, pick one or two for me, because I'm tied.
One.
Kit
One's
Kats.
better than 2.
I'm gonna have to go with the Werther's Original Strawberry Cream.
Ooh, you lost me. You had me, and then you lost me.
Well, the Werther's Originals are good, but when they had the strawberry creams, they were really good, and you can only find them at your grandparents' house. Now,
That's also fair.
Fine.
Now, my favorite's Reese's Pieces. And let me tell you why my answer is the most correct. No, I'm just kidding.
I got a 3-part plan to tell you over here. Of like,
If
why
you
these are
tune
the
into
best.
my PowerPoint that I have prepared ahead of
Thesis
time.
and a hypothesis.
I wrote a 10-page paper about why Reese's Pieces are the best.
Because my favorite is when, I put Reese's Pieces in my mouth. You don't eat them right away. You put them in between your cheeks and your gums, and you let it melt. And you have like 10 in your mouth. And when you chew them, it's melted peanut butter. Oh, it's so good. There's nothing that beats that.
You sound like
I do the same thing for M&Ms.
So there's a skit from I don't know if you guys know who Ron White is, the comedian, the stand-up comedian.
Yeah, with his dog.
With his
Sluggo.
bulldog, he's like, Sluggo, I put the M&Ms and shit up in his lips, and when he wakes up, it's gonna be a good day.
And let me tell you, that's where I got it from.
I figured.
It's delicious. It's absolutely hands down my favorite thing.
You mean cream savers? Yeah, that's the ones. The pink.
I think she's right. I'm a big fan of those. So I know Werther's Originals made a like cream centered one.
Mm-hmm.
We have
kind of like the strawberries.
We have the orange.
Strawberry candy.
No, I redact all of my previous ones. I have one candy that's above them all in my head. This is completely about me. The Reasons.
Ooh, those are so good.
Yeah,
those are so good.
It's chocolate caramel with European chocolate on top of it.
Yeah. Then you put that in your mouth and you let it melt in your mouth.
Yeah.
Ooh, now I want to.
I have
so
one
good.
that you can only get around Halloween. That's great too.
Ooh.
Yeah, candy corn sucks, Justin. Don't even talk about
I love candy corn all the way. Love candy corn.
Jeff, throw in.
Because whenever you get them, there's never a name on the bag, but it's like peanut butter caramel, like little circles. They come in orange and black wrappers.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those they're like caramels, right?
Yeah, they're kind of like sugar daddies, but softer.
I like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little caramels.
Talking about
The little caramel
I've never
squares. You
seen
know
a
what I'm
name
talking
for 'em.
about.
The most
I don't think they
unnamed-
have a name.
Yeah, it's just little orange and black candies.
I'm gonna look it up really quick.
a
Candy
close
corns.
second to a candy that I'm obsessed with that I like a lot. Butterfinger cups.
I love Butterfinger cups.
I like Butterfinger milkshakes.
You know what I really want now? Now that we're talking about this, I really want a pretzel crunch candy bar from Mally's.
Mm-hmm. I do like my favorite like candy bar type thing is a Milky Way. Not a lot of people love Milky Way.
I hate Milky Ways.
I can mess with a Milky Way.
Okay,
when you give
so-
me a Milky Way, I will show you
The world.
crime scene.
So literally,
What about
they're
some
the
drinking
can
snacks?
those candies you were talking about, Justin, are literally called bag peanut butter kisses.
Yeah,
Made with real peanut butter. They're made by Meltzer.
really specific.
Yeah, I found it peanut butter kisses, taffy candy.
That is great.
All right, we've
Yeah.
got we've
Get 'em
got
like around Halloween.
we've got
Yeah,
another
I'm lo-
question in the chat, but we are gonna go get our next beverage before we answer that question. Unless
Fair
Jeff's
enough.
still drinking his, although I assume Jeff will pour it down right
I
now.
actually got it in my
Jogging.
cooler, so I have a cooler full of my beverages right behind
What
me.
flavor are y'all going with next? I'll try to match it.
The
You're
green apple.
picking, Justin. Actually, we're gonna let
Oh, yeah,
Justin
Justin
pick because he knows these other flavors. So we got green apple, watermelon, and blue raspberry. I think are the other options.
So I'll have you guys do it in the way that I did it. And it's so far, we started with the lemon. That's what I did. The next one was the green apple, and then I done the other two together, the watermelon and the blueberry or blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry. All right, so we're doing green apple next.
Yeah.
All right, my producer left me, so I have to go get it myself.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I think I'm gonna do
Sad
it.
boy. Yeah, that sounds good.
I like these cans too. They're very like peachy or beachy vibe.
Yeah. I'm excited for that one. Those actually sound good.
They're also 100 calories. I know you said you were watching calories, but they are zero sugar. And
Mhm.
I'm almost 2 weeks in. I kicked sugar out of all my drinks and stuff. So a lot of these they're so much better. And
Oh yeah.
I've noticed a drastic change in like myself over the last 2 weeks. First few days sucked not having sugar.
Yeah.
But like now I'm getting the best sleep. I wake up energized way better. I drink way more water and stuff now. So I think kicking the sugar so far has been one of the better choices I've made this year.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great choice. It's so hard, like you were saying,
Yeah.
like that
It was
first
hard.
that first month is like rough. There you go, Jeff. Look at that.
All right, I'm gonna
Hell
hit
yeah.
this. I'm gonna hit this
Staying
button, guys.
hydrated.
You guys ready for this?
Ready for this.
Beverage bodies with dry dreams.
Thank you for tuning into the Snack Network live for April 15th, 2022. I am Dave Moore. You're here on our spring stream series where every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on the Snack Network YouTube channel, and as well as our special guest, Justin Hallman's YouTube channel this week. We are streaming and tasting the backlog of insane beverages that have been stacking up for the Snack Network to try. We're reviewing the Bud Light Seltzer Sour Pack tonight. And Justin's going to try something else new with us. You guys can follow us at the Snack Network pretty much on every social media platform at the Snack Net, and we're the Snack Network. We taste things, and you can follow Justin and subscribe to his channel. It's in the suggested channels on our YouTube channel. It's Justin Hallman. Hallman? Justin, how do I say this?
Hall man.
Hallman.
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 Yeah. It just probably sounds a little different when I say it.
I just want to make sure.
There's a lot of things that I'm gonna say that sounds way different than probably what a lot of people.
I don't need my Ohioism coming out. Of course, also joining us in the top right corner is Curtis Lane, Human Resources Manager of his own personal life. Hi, Curtis.
How's it going, Dave?
It's going great. Joining us in our bottom right-hand side is Jeff Daly, electrical engineer by day, Jeff Daly by night. Jeff Daly. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Dave. I
And-
noticed that you almost called me Jeff Jaley.
Jeff Daly.
Jeff Jill.
That's okay. You call me
Jeff
Jave sometimes. It's all right. No, Curtis
So
calls
do
me
I.
Jave. Curtis calls me Jave. And Justin Hallman on our Hallman. Justin Hallman. on our bottom left hand side below me. I'm Dave Moore. You can follow me, Tell You Dave. Okay, that's all our blah blah blahs. We've got a question in the chat before we try this green apple seltzer. We are being asked what our favorite movie is. At least that's the question I saw.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think we asked this last week, but
We
yeah,
did.
I'm down for it again.
And I took shit for liking the greatest movie in the last decade, Spider-Man: No Way Home, that makes me cry every 15 minutes at least, and it is my new favorite movie, and I'm not taking it back. No questions
That's
are being
fine.
asked.
You don't have to take it back.
It's the best Sony movie since Morbius.
No, Jeff, the movie that came out this week from Sony Pictures, that's the movie that doesn't exist, is better than Morbius. Anything is better than Morbius. According to Rotten Tomatoes.
I would probably watch Batman again before I watched Morbius again.
I would do that as well. And
I need a good nap every now and again, you know?
You're right, I'm going to sleep.
I would watch a homeless person poop in the gutter first before watching Morbius.
Just go to New York.
Shit
on New York.
My favorite movie continues to be The Shawshank Redemption.
That's fair. All right, Curtis.
I don't even remember what I said last week, to be honest. So I'm gonna change it up and go. National Treasure or something.
National Foods, National.
Yeah, National Treasure.
You don't even have a favorite.
You know, gotta get that Declaration of Independence. It's the best movie I've ever seen.
Listen, your favorite movie is allowed to change on an hourly basis. I am going to allow it.
I don't know.
Justin, favorite movie. This is really important stuff.
Favorite movie? I'm gonna have to go off one that I've seen here recently. It's called Hacksaw Ridge.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that a local one or is that national?
It's national.
That's national.
The same guy that played the second Spider-Man played the character.
Andrew Garfield.
Okay.
It's based off of a true story of Dawson kid, and he wants to go in as a field medic for the military, and he does not want to carry a rifle or anything like that. He doesn't want to, and historically, he's one of the most notorious medics to ever be on the field, and saved a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
Documented everything. Huge great movie.
While we're on the subject of Andrew Garfield, I really like Tick Tick Boom. By the way, I also really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah. It was a good movie.
I've watched it, I think, 3 times now, and I've listened to the soundtrack a ton. I love that movie as well.
Can I bring up a topic that I wanted to touch on this last week, but I completely forgot. So movies that had so much hype, like going into them, and then when you watch them, you were just utterly confused. Have you guys ever had a situation like that? Because I watched what was it, the what was it on Netflix? The Bo Burnham special. I went into that like expecting so much different.
From what I heard, you need to watch that movie 2 or 3 times to understand it.
I'll pass. It wasn't. It's one of those ones where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like. It was the first movie that I watched that like made me feel like actual dread.
One of my favorite things that Jeff and I ever did on our previous YouTube channel, Forget Being Cool, was review this movie and why is it called The Snatch? Is it just called Snatch? Jeff, do you remember this? It was on our movie.
Snatch, maybe?
No. It's like
which one?
I think it's just called Snatch. It's like a British movie.
Yes.
And so we were reviewing this movie, this poster of like the 100 best movies of all time, and we both watched this movie and we're like, I don't freaking get it at all. So the title of the video I put up was explaining this movie, and to this day, Jeff, we still get hate comments.
Really?
Oh yeah. No, I get a notification every couple weeks and somebody's like, "You guys are a bunch of effing idiots."
We're not understanding it.
Yeah, we're not understanding this movie. All right, we should try this.
It was like weirdly in cut. The only other movie I would say that's weird is like Moonlight. They said, "Oh, this movie's great. You'll watch it." It's like a genre-defining movie. I watched it. I was like, "What is going on here?"
Oh yeah, we did Moonlight too. We did do that.
The Kingsman was a good series too.
There's a new one coming to theaters soon. I didn't see any of them though.
Yeah.
What was it?
I thought they were pretty interesting.
The Kingsman.
Definitely interesting choice.
Oh, gotcha.
Based off the comics that I also have never read.
Of course.
Guys, we should try this green apple Bud Light Seltzer. What are you trying, Justin? Tell us about what you're trying first.
So I went with a color scheme. You guys went with green apple, so I went with another green thing. I went with a lime margarita. It is the Bud Light Seltzer cocktail hour lime margarita.
Cocktail.
5%, 0 sugar, and 100 calories. Really
I like
cool
calling
looking
it a
bottle. We was
cocktail.
talking about that while y'all were getting them. I really like these cans.
I don't know if we should call anything a cocktail.
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 I mean, if you do a cocktail, it's a commonly used cleaning mechanism for after intercourse, but that's a different thing.
That's not what that is called. I'm gonna open up this green apple Bud Light sour seltzer. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna move on from.
Ooh, that smells good.
I will tell you this: green apple is one of my favorite flavors in the entire world.
My favorite's blue raspberry.
All right, well, we've got both our... I love blue raspberry too, Jeff. I'm with you on blue raspberry, but this green apple Gatorade is one of, the things that came from heaven. It's 100% from heaven.
I have no idea what that little emoji is that Ungodly Hours just put on there, but they also asked, what's our favorite drink? I think we should answer that after we taste this.
Yeah, I think so too. I was hoping you were still here, because we definitely divulged on the movie
Yeah,
thing
they're
again.
awesome.
Okay. Yeah, I can't read any of these emojis. They come in as literal random text, nonsense.
I can see the emojis. I just don't know what that one is.
Mine are
A
random.
blue circle with some hands.
Or in a book or something, like a light in a book.
Yeah, there's just
It
random.
might be a light bulb. I think it's a light bulb.
I don't know what that means.
It's an unlit light bulb.
I'm old. I don't know what things mean.
Maybe it's like a light bulb because he's picking our brains.
Unlit light
Ooh,
bulb.
Maybe. All right, let's check out some green
let's
apple.
try it out.
It smells really good.
Ooh, that tastes like sour candy. I'm out. I'm down.
I like it. And this is my favorite seltzer, 100% hands down.
That one's good.
This,
That's real good.
This flavor isn't as strong as I want it to be.
It could be a little.
Yeah.
It could be a little stronger, but it is definitely not bad.
Definitely tasty.
See, that's why I liked the sour apple, because it was there, but it wasn't necessarily all the way there. But I think for the first time them ever making a sour drink, they've done a good job.
Got you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely unique. I've lost my second monitor, so I can no longer read the chat at the moment.
You're good. They're just asking about
Let
what
me
we
see
rated
how they-
as. We want it on a scale of 1 to 10 on this one.
Let's try both.
I don't.
I definitely put this on a 8.5. It's very solid.
I don't like putting things on scales because I don't feel like you get my opinion of it then. Like
That is literally your opinion, though.
no, I feel like
I don't like it. It's how much do you not like it?
No,
0 out of 10.
because me saying that I think it's like an 8 out of 10, right? On my scale, what does that mean? It is an 8 out of 10. Oh man, it's not a 9, so it must be terrible. You know what I mean? That doesn't tell you anything.
Do we need to get you a scale, a little chart that has happy faces to frowny faces?
No, I don't believe in scales. I'm gonna
A 0 out of 10
stand by
is where
it.
you throw up, Dave. A 10 out of 10 is where you do some things in your pants.
Some things in your pants.
You'd have a
Speaking
happy dance.
Which infamous baby bladder. I'll be right back.
Speaking of doing things in your
Sounds good, have
pants,
fun.
Justin's gonna go do that.
Baby bladder.
Baby
That's one of
bladder.
the most infamous things.
Oh,
Don't worry, we'll entertain your chat for you.
I really like the little bunnies on the bar. That's adorable.
Oh, my live chat moved back to my window without me having to do anything. That's amazing. Okay, great.
Nice. Jeff,
So
what do you rate it?
I rate.
Because you're infamous for your ratings.
See, Jeff's ratings work because they're complete nonsense usually.
No, they're not. They have science to them.
Yeah, sometimes he's like, it's 8 out of 15 chocolate bananas. I'm like, that's about as useless as any other scale.
He just he's very scientific in his methods. Don't you question him?
All right, electrical
I
engineer.
give that a 10.2 out of 13.8.
See, I like
Quite
these.
solid.
I like these scales better.
They're better. 13.
It's solid. I'm looking for a strong green apple taste, but it's still a good hint of green apple.
I can agree with you, Jeff, that like I want it to be stronger. I want it to be an overwhelming flavor.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
It's not, and that is maybe the only slight disappointment.
Yeah. Damn.
Nice.
Still getting that Sprite out of my system.
I want to say mine's okay.
How is yours?
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like a perfume.
Oh, that's not good.
My question to you now is, how do you know what perfume tastes like?
I grew up in the late 90s, and my mom wore a whole lot of White Rain. So I'm not...
Actually, no. This is another question that's kind of fun. What was your mother's favorite perfume to wear? My mom loved vanilla.
I thought you were gonna ask her what was your mother's maiden name.
No, because Justin said White Rain. That's a good one.
Yeah, she used. I don't even know. She used so much White Rain for her hair that I think it was her perfume. Because she was still that retro poof with the long hair. You know, it didn't leave the South until like 2010. So
fair enough.
The 70s were around for a long time.
Hey, if it works, don't fix it.
Oh,
or if it ain't, it need to fix it.
If it works, don't fix it.
That's what we got the hammer for.
Yeah.
If it's broken, just break it again.
Yeah,
break it
just
again.
hit it hard.
So blame it on somebody else.
And if you didn't break it good enough, hit it harder next time.
I can only assume, Curtis, that your mom had a favorite perfume.
Yeah, I said it already. She wore vanilla like anything. It was straight like I don't even know what it was. What brand? It was like this weird, like.
It had to be Avon.
No, it wasn't Avon. We were
like
broke.
Everybody wore
No.
Avon.
It was like the dollar store vanilla stuff because we were broke. I was on Snap when I was a kid, like that kind of broke.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up very poor myself, buddy.
We're on the same page, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to think
of. I
of
had to take the ceiling fan out of my ceiling because it was like right here. I'm 6 foot tall, and that ceiling fan would hit me right in the bridge of my nose, and I had to.
Ooh.
How tall was your ceiling?
I grew up in a very tiny trailer.
Oh.
I had the duck coming in and out of my house.
Shit.
Just a little head.
Well, now you got a nice house. You're in a better place.
I made a vow, like when I left that place, like I was like, I'm never gonna live in a place where I can touch the ceiling. I mean, I'm 6 foot with my arm reach. That's probably 9 foot.
Those are pretty big goals, then.
So that's why he lives outside.
Yeah, I just live
outside.
Yeah, I can stand up and not touch my ceiling, so I'm good with it.
I can touch my ceiling right now.
Jeff, you're also giant.
It's a drop ceiling.
I worked really hard to get into a position where I didn't have to worry about questioning money anymore. Because I grew up not having that kind of stuff, or not having the ability to go to the gas station and get my favorite drink or my snack. Even though it's $1, we can't afford it, so I can't get it. But now, if I want it, I buy it. You know, I spent a lot of time building my life to where I have that opportunity to do so.
Yeah,
I know
like helping other people. You know, like if they can't get it, here I can help you out a little. You know, those kind of things. Yeah. Help those. You know, good karma comes in all types of ways. Good blessings.
Absolutely. We do have another question in chat from Ungodly Hours. If we had $10 million, what would you do with it?
Hide it and go back to work tomorrow.
Hide it and go back to work more. I would never work.
Fair.
I would never work again.
The first thing when people do, they get rich or they hit the lottery, they go quit their job. Money spends every day, but your job pays you no matter what.
Yeah.
Listen. Here's I'm going to say this. If I'm lucky enough to ever acquire $10 million, I don't need a much more lavish lifestyle. That's fine. I don't need to go buy a multi-million-dollar house. I don't need to go on vacations across the world, right? That being said, I would like to not work again.
We actually talked about it at work today. It got brought up about $500,000, and the guys in the shop were like telling me about like how $500,000 wasn't really that much, but I was like, you realize like if I had $500,000, that would change. That could change everything. That's investments. That's putting into, and then completely, you could double that, triple that easily. You know, just having
absolutely.
the opportunities.
Yeah, but you need the large amount of capital to be even able to have those opportunities, and that's the kicker, right? Like,
Yeah.
in I think everybody in this call's position, none of us have enough capital to dramatically increase it widely in that same way.
Because you could go put like $100 into stocks or whatever, and then pull out next week and make another $100 and pull $200. But like, if you take $500,000, you drop it into a stock, and that stock drastically increases, and then you pull out, like say Bitcoin, and then which dropped recently, and a lot of people probably lost a lot of money. But the people that bought it back in the early 2000s for pennies on the dollar, you know, now they're swimming.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's a matter of luck to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I got $10 million, I would immediately start investing in it, and then still go to my job, but do increasingly less and less work until they fired me.
Yeah.
And go on
And
unemployment.
let it naturally fade out.
I think I would buy the shop for a pretty lady to start her business that she wants, though. I think that would be an investment I'd start in.
Yeah, see,
That's a fair point.
There's things like that. I don't need $1 million house, but I would love to just like fund people's projects. Like, I'd love to be like, no, I want people to be able to make these podcasts. I want people to make these video games. I want people to be able to do these. If I can invest that money and make more money doing it.
Somebody needs to invest money in the Diablo 4, so I'm going to play that already.
Yeah, well. Activision's got its own things to work out, which they're working on, and it'll get better eventually. But that's its own its own tackling problem. That's
I'll tell you the best business to invest in, if you wanted a way to invest $10 million into a business.
Yeah.
Laundromat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Laundromat.
Yeah.
But it's
something that's passive income.
It's passive income. You can hire people to like, you know, to be there every day, and you just go in and collect the quarters once or twice a week.
Yeah.
That and car washes.
Yeah, car washes too.
Yeah, I follow these people on TikTok who are just dumping buckets of quarters out of washing machines. I don't know why.
Those are so cool.
I don't know why I find it fascinating, but I do watch it.
Exactly. Laundromats, though, are needed all year long, and especially here in Ohio, car washes aren't used all year long.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, car washes is not a great business here.
They don't get too terribly killed.
No, car washes are still a great business, Dave.
There's a reason they have you sign up for an annual subscription to the car wash now in Cleveland. Though there's a reason that they're switching to that model.
I see snow like once a year, so we use car wash a lot.
Car washes are used a lot in the spring. Here.
And we get like this much snow.
This is
we get like this much snow
in an hour.
This is car wash season right now. We're in it right now.
It's finally getting to it
right now.
Yeah, you could have gone today if you wanted. I had the house open all day.
I'm trying to think of like how I feel like I'm in the combination of like all of you in terms of like what I would do with $10 million, because obviously I'm still going to go to work the next day, because I actually like, honestly, I like my job.
I couldn't sit at home, you know. I would go. I'd go stir crazy.
I would do something.
He says that, and I work from home.
I would go stir crazy. I
sit here for like 8 hours a day, technically.
I'm a shop manager. Like I like being at work. I like cars and stuff. So I mean, there's no way like I couldn't do it.
I still have to.
Too bad.
I just have to do something. I don't. That's the key. I don't have to do what I do now. That's what it would be.
That's like right behind you.
His angles.
I thought that was further in like the background. I'm like trying to figure out how deep his room goes.
His angle's cool. I've watched Justin's streams and I don't understand how that room works at all.
I bought tech decks for my ADHD. This is what I
Nice.
use while I'm streaming to keep myself distracted from rambling too much. But yeah, my bar, so my computer screen, hang on, is there. So I got a good wingspan from my computer to my bar.
Okay.
And then I can move. I got pretty good free range from back here. And then from my bar to my fridge, I still got like another good
Oh, okay, got you.
And then I
I see
have
how this is
3
working.
shelves. And then this is it's a tap here. And then
I love that.
fancy dog. Pretty lady bought me that for Christmas. I don't have anything full in it yet, but
So what Justin did to ensure that he never could reach his ceilings was take a house and flip it sideways. So everything's like, you know, the rooms are like shallow, but they're long.
yeah, like so this house, we got really lucky with this one. And we come and looked at it, and I looked up, you know, we got an attic and stuff. And I'm renting here. I don't own it. I'm not buying or nothing. I looked up and I was like, can't touch it. I'm game. I don't care what else any else in here. Okay. I've lived and worked.
Like,
I'm all right with it. But after I leave here, I'm gonna be buying a house. I need a basement. I want a full-size basement.
Yeah.
Like Snacks Network headquarters.
I got real lucky with my house, to be honest. I know there's some flaws, and I'm still working out a bunch of kinks. Obviously, it's home ownership. There's kinks.
We don't talk about kinks here on stream.
We don't kink shame here on the Snack Network. We eat anything.
See, my thing is like when I do go to my house, I use the VA. So the house that I get has to be in pristine condition, or the VA won't approve it.
Listen, I don't want to delete another stream.
It has to be
Hey, there was nothing bad
pristine
about
condition.
that.
I don't know if YouTube's guidelines. I feel that. Justin, did you get this survey from YouTube about filling out YouTube creator bullcrap?
I don't do surveys. I don't know.
Because it was like,
I
it's
check
like
my emails.
it was like, do this really quick survey to improve YouTube and its creator platform, and you're like, cool. And then it was like 5,000 questions, and I was like,
if it was that many, I definitely didn't make it through it.
yeah, no, it just kept going and going.
Bored after like 10.
And I'm like, I mean, this
I would be
is,
distracted.
if they're gonna use any of this, it's actually valuable, because it's a lot of this, like, do the new tools work? What do you think of shorts? Blah 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 blah. Like, there's stuff in there that you're like, if they
I like the shorts idea. I just think they seen TikTok go like this, and they're like, we have to compete.
yeah,
And I think that's what they went with.
it just, yeah, and I don't know if the feature itself is entirely baked the way TikTok is. Like, TikTok,
Yeah, it's not as like drastic, but it's similar in spots.
TikTok knows what I want to see before I even see it. YouTube Shorts is just throwing shit at me. Like,
A lot of the times it's just TikToks that I've already seen,
that too.
which is very disappointing. But we have another question in chat I want to throw out there. So since we were on movies, what's our least favorite movie?
Morbius. No, I'm just kidding. I haven't seen it.
Get out of here. You didn't see it. You can't see it.
Snatch.
You don't see it. Snatch.
No, that's impossible, dude. Snatch wasn't terrible. Trolls too.
I gotta say, I just watched Luck of the Irish, that Disney original movie last night.
Oh, I rewatched that recently too. I still love that movie. It's not.
It's great. It's actually that's one of
It's
my
so
favorite
great.
Disney movies.
I was gonna say it's not bad actually. Like it has a decent like cast in it.
I like any movie that shout outs Cleveland.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like the MCU where they waterboarded a dude in Cleveland. It's the only thing that happened in Cleveland in the MCU.
I mean, hey, waterboarding's fine. You're not gonna die. It's just waterboarding.
Any of the recent Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
Jack
comes
and
to
Jill, you're
mind.
right. Jack and Jill is the correct answer to this question. What's my least favorite movie? Jack and Jill. Even in every other Adam Sandler movie that's not very good, there's at least something to pull out of it and be like, that was funny.
Yeah, I can't deal with him trying to be that
It's
female
8 Crazy
character.
Nights.
What,
8 Crazy
Justin?
Nights was so good though. I'll watch that all the time.
Yeah.
It's so politically incorrect, but it's like one of those movies where you're like, this is fucking funny.
You know, like picking a least favorite movie is hard, you know, because like I know for a fact I'm not gonna watch a movie that I'm not gonna like because I watch the trailer or I'll read the credits or not the credits, but the description. So if it just seems like I'm not gonna like it, then I'm probably just not gonna watch it. The most redundant, hated ones I'd have to say is Fast and Furious.
I've never seen any of those movies, and
I'm glad.
Yeah, the first one's good.
First 2 or 3 were okay, and then they got redundant. It's just the same stuff.
Yeah, it's just the same thing. You're right.
And this is
same
coming.
plot line, same peak, same valleys.
I would like to establish the opinion that's coming from Justin. Justin is a car guy. If he's going to have an opinion on a Fast and Furious movie, he's going to be the guy I'm going to ask because he's a car guy. Like that's.
It's also not realistic because
They
like how do
drove,
you shift like
after
14
the
times?
First 2 or 3, they got so far off from cars. They were using tanks and helicopters and planes and doing explosive fights from like skylines. Like what? I think the most kind of. There's not even one I could say that's most realistic because, like he said, they're shifting 20 gears in 60-year-old cars, and it just doesn't make sense. It would make sense if it was a slap shift, but still, even slap shift down and up, you're still going 1 2 1 2, and you're still 4 gears, 5 gears in. You don't keep slapping it. Like it doesn't make sense.
Just keeps going. They in reality they have a 20 speed transmission. It's from a truck.
Family doesn't run out of gears.
Well, let me throw some movies out there.
Okay. All right.
So I looked up the worst movies all time, and some of these movies you can already tell it's the worst movie just by a title. Should have never been approved.
Oh no.
Sex Lives of the Potato Men.
You leave
Literally-
out of this.
It's about the sexual antics of a group of potato delivery men in Birmingham.
Birmingham?
Yeah.
End
Not
of
Idaho or
description.
anything? Like a
It would have been
potato
better if
castle
it
or
was
something?
Idaho.
Like that would make sense.
Another movie that's horrible. They Saved Hitler's Brain.
All right.
Depending, that could be an interesting movie.
See, I'm back with Justin on this one. These are movies that I would never watch. So
An American Hippie in Israel.
Some
That's
of these
just like
pique
Walmart.
my interest though.
yeah, the potato movie almost sounds so bad that I want to see it.
Troll 2. Troll 2 is a movie that's so bad it's good.
Yeah, that's a different experience.
Wait,
The
Rachel,
Room.
did you already see the new Fantastic Beasts? Like, what is that? Like, what?
Oh no, Rachel was
Oh, she's talking about the other two.
yeah, she
Okay.
she did not like the first one, was so bored, and I
What's up,
watched
JK? How's it going?
half the second one and did not like it. Who's in Justin's chat? We should say hi to Justin's chat, guys.
Hi, Justin's chat.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin. Yeah.
All right.
Cat,
Have
I
you
thought
ever...
he said cat, and I'm like, where's the cat? Show me the cat.
All right. So has anybody heard of The Room?
No.
I've seen The Room.
You've seen The Room?
Yeah,
I've heard some crazy things about The Room that just makes no sense at all.
There's one called The Payphone that was
Zombievers.
terrible.
it doesn't, Jeff. Don't worry.
Payphone? Payphone was pretty bad. I remember watching it.
That was where they were stuck in the payphone booth
Payphone.
overnight or whatever. It was a murder movie.
Not the one where like this dude he walks past a payphone and it rings, and then like the guy's
There's
killing.
a sniper.
Yeah, is
That's
that
it.
Now, this
That's
one
the movie? I
was
liked that
trapped
movie.
Inside of a payphone booth, like it was a big payphone booth overnight, and it was like a big murder movie.
Jeff? You know what
Interesting.
movie I'm talking about? The one where
Yeah, I do.
I like that movie.
It almost sounds like you're talking about Blacklist
No.
series, which is really good.
And the
But-
entire movie takes place on one street. As a filmmaker, the movie is fascinating.
Phone booth. You're thinking of phone booth.
Phone booth. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for clarifying. Okay.
Dave, do you
You're-
remember Zombievers? Rachel's calling it
Oh
out.
yeah, Zombievers.
Have you seen this new movie, Velocipaster?
I've
I
seen
want to.
so many people on
really
TikTok
want
talk
to.
about it.
Yeah.
I don't
There's
have
a,
time for that.
There's a billboard of it on my way to work.
Oh my gosh.
I drove past and I'm like, wait, what is that?
I remember Zombievers. Oh man, Zombievers is a movie.
You guys remember Sharknado?
Oh gosh.
The first Sharknado is fun because it's ridiculous.
It was fun, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
After they started making other ones, it's like, why?
Mhm.
Dude, where's my car?
I love Dude, Where's My
Oh,
Car?
gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a classic.
Dude.
Did anybody watch Kung Fury?
No.
No. I watched
Oh,
Kung
yeah,
Fu
Kung
Panda.
Fury. No, Kung Fury is a fever dream of a movie.
Or Balls of Fury.
Oh,
Balls of Fury sucks.
What is that?
Ping pong.
Yeah, I hate that movie.
Oh, jeez.
It's hilarious though.
All right, it's my turn to go pee. I'll be back.
Tenacious D was also very fun.
Tenacious D is my favorite band.
Yeah.
That
We're
is a
actually
correct
thinking about going to. They're having a concert close to us in September, and I think we might go.
What? No. They need to have a concert up here.
Yeah, they're touring right now.
But they don't come to Cleveland.
Yeah, it's like $80 a ticket for right now.
I would see it. Plus, it's not only Tenacious D, but it has Jack Black in it,
Yeah.
who's already a famous movie actor. It's a steal.
I would pay $80 to see Tenacious D, and
Oh, I would.
that's not even a question. I would go in a heartbeat. Jeff, if you get tickets to go to Tenacious D, I want to go.
The closest they're coming is Philadelphia. Oh no! They're coming to Blossom Music Center.
When?
September 16th.
Oh man, dude, we're going.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm buying this. Do you want me to buy you a ticket, Dave?
Freaking hold on. What day is that?
September 16th, Friday.
It's a Friday.
8 p.m. 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Oh my gosh, Justin. This is the greatest moment of my life.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
Wait, I'm buying these right now. I'm buying Pitt.
I can't afford Pit.
It's
not
$320 each.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, Jeff.
I bought seats, and they were like $80.
Oh, $190.
Whoa,
Ooh,
that's a lot.
that's close to the fit. What's your price range, Dave?
Like 100, 100, and less than 150.
All right, I will buy us tickets.
All right.
It's gonna be an expensive paycheck because I just bought Indians tickets too.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. This derailed the entire thing.
I've been waiting years for them to come close to me.
Oh man, dude. I'm gonna have to listen to a bunch of their music because I've listened to like the old stuff and then I listened to the popular stuff that as it came out, but not everything in between.
I need 2 tickets.
We're planning a concert live on the air, everybody. I'm sorry.
All right, the cheapest tickets.
Yeah. You about to
Let's
ruin
see
it.
here.
You're about to ruin it for me, aren't you?
Oh no, that's not too bad. I'm trying. I'll figure this out, Dave.
All right, we can do this after the stream too.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not gonna sell out. We don't have a concern.
They're almost sold out, Dave.
Are they really?
Yeah. They're almost sold out. I'm just telling you, they're almost sold out.
That's wild.
I'm clicking on the seats and they're like they're scattered. Oh, I found some good seats. Okay.
For a reasonable price.
Yeah. Wait, you're handicapped, right?
I'll bring my cane.
There's wheelchair accessible seats.
No, I don't count as that kind of handicapped.
Dang. Sorry, I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out after stream. The green apple, the more I drink it, the better it gets.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good, guys.
It's pretty good.
Justin,
Have I done the Sprite challenge? I have not. I've actually been drinking Sprite Zero Sugars, though. I actually kicked sugar about 2 weeks ago. I stopped drinking the whole. Oh, my camera just kind of like took off.
we did the Sprite challenge. It hurt. It hurt.
You're supposed to like chug it and then like not
Burp. Yeah, not burp. Yeah.
If you've seen any of my videos, you know I burp.
Yeah, no, we know this. You've done it on the
I
stream.
burp, like all of them.
Yeah,
My
no.
camera's taking a crap right
Justin, how's that seltzer going?
empty. But good.
Good.
It was. I liked it. It was really good. Definitely more lime than margarita style,
Okay.
but can't complain.
Okay.
If you want, because you guys have 2 more, right?
Yeah, we have 2 more.
I have 3.
Okay. You can jump onto another one.
Yeah, I'll jump one real quick.
Mhm.
What do you guys think? Strawberry, watermelon, or tropical punch?
Watermelon, because then we could do watermelon together, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have watermelon.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
watermelon.
I'll save the watermelon for everything.
All
I
right.
got strawberry and a tropical punch.
Do tropical punch, because I'm curious.
Yeah.
So I wish my camera would focus. That'd be nice.
Sorry, guys. That turned into poop.
It
At
happens.
least you noticed it before it was too late.
Yeah, I got there. I'm peeing. I'm like, I need to sit down. So yeah.
Yeah, it happens. Sometimes it happens.
It
Justin's
does.
cracking open a fruit punch one.
Yeah. All right. So this one is the same thing. Bud Light Seltzer Cocktail Hour, tropical punch, naturally flavored. Not a low-calorie food.
Okay.
Here, I'll play this for you, Justin.
Okay.
Beverage bodies, sweet bright dreams.
Are we doing a different one, Dave?
In a second, we are.
We're doing watermelon.
We're gonna do the we're actually gonna do the other one because Justin's doing fruit punch, and then he's gonna do his
Okay.
watermelon equivalent with us.
Okay.
So
He's ahead of us
I got
because he has more
tropical
drinks.
punch.
That's fine.
Bud Light Seltzer here, 5%, 0 sugar, 100 calories, naturally flavored. We were laughing about it a second ago. Not a low-calorie food. I don't even know what that means. I really wish my camera would focus, but you guys can see the can at least. You might not see my face that good, but my beautiful face can be blurred, I guess.
I have a face for radio, so
You got a good face, Dave.
I don't have a voice for radio either.
Water, cold fermented cane sugar, natural flavor, citric acid, sodium citrate, yellow 6, surplus, malted rice.
Yep. Weird.
Oh, that smells more like
I'll tell you in a second, Dave. Yeah,
Definitely.
what is up with your camera?
I don't know. It won't like.
It's doing the it's doing the Skype autofocus thing. I'll explain it after the stream.
Just hammer down.
The truth is, the more you ignore it, the better it gets.
Yeah.
Just try that. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. That one kind of tastes more like the tropical Skittles. It kind of has that tropical taste.
I don't
more
love
that-
I don't like the tropical Skittles.
But it says tropical punch, but it has a picture of an orange on it. But it smells like peaches and it tastes like neither.
Interesting.
But it's a fruit punch margarita drink.
Yeah.
Seltzer.
Drank.
But it does have a really nice softness to it. Kind of like a juice. No real heavy maltiness or anything like that.
Interesting.
And I don't know, a lot of them, they don't have color additions. A lot of your seltzers are clear. This one, each of these have also been colored to their can logo.
Huh.
I did not pour any of these. I'm curious if they're bright colors.
They were colored.
Yeah? Bright,
Yeah,
bright
they
green.
match the
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. It's gross.
I love artificial color. It thrives inside my stomach.
Colors.
I think the lemon one for you guys, I think it says made with natural flavors.
I
They
think
use real lemons.
I think that's the smell that you get, the same way that like a fair like makes lemonade. Like that's the smell that I get from the lemon seltzer.
Yeah. I got more like a Minute Maid. I don't know if you guys have Minute Maid up there or not.
Yeah, we got Minute
Yeah,
Maid.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I got from it. Kind of like a very faint Minute Maid. Like a watered down Minute Maid.
Coke makes Minute Maid, so it's kind of probably everywhere. Guys, what should we should grab the not watermelon one, which is blue raspberry. Oh, see, I'm excited for this one. I'm gonna go get it.
With us, Curtis.
I guess I'll do strawberry.
You coming with us? To
where?
watch Tenacious D.
Of course.
They're coming to Blossom Music Center.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wait, are you being serious? Like?
Yeah, September 16th.
Oh yeah, that's really close to my birthday too.
Yeah.
I'd be down to do that.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Really,
I love Jack Black.
Camera would fix it so.
No, how dare you expect it to do what it's meant to do?
Yeah.
That is really weird. Oh, he's gone. He's back. That's better. It just needed a hard reset. Yeah. Just need a quick reset, that's all.
Yeah.
Dave's just biding his time.
Maybe Dave had to go pee now, too. What are you guys doing this weekend?
Easter stuff.
Oh yeah, it's Easter this weekend. Crap.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I guess Easter stuff. No, I know I'm going over my wife's mom's house on Sunday, and then I'm going over my dad's house on Monday to do that. But Saturday I'm just spending some time with the wife. We're gonna go get breakfast at our local place, and I don't know, maybe just do Ohio things, drive around, maybe go to Costco. Love Costco.
I love Costco too.
I don't even know if I have a Costco near me.
That's a fair point. I live at Costco.
I'm lucky I got a Walmart.
That's fair.
So shouldn't Walmart be like in every American's home?
That's pretty much you. So you work at a Walmart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
The closest Costco to me is 40 miles from here.
Yeah, that's not convenient at all.
No, that's not.
I had when I was living in Toledo, there was a Costco like literally next to every place I lived because it was so directly centered in the like metropolitan area. So it's like a 2-minute drive from anywhere I lived. So I just would go there and get a hot dog and walk around because, I don't need most of the stuff that's there.
Listen, Costco is going to solve starvation in this country at some point.
I think my favorite place that I've been that's convenient is Germany in Regensburg because everything was just right there. Everybody walks over there. It's all cobblestone streets. So, I mean, it's all like there. If you need to go somewhere, you take a 2-second walk and you're there. And their McDonald's serves beer.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, that's what I want. That's all I want in this life is to get beer at McDonald's. To
be honest, yeah. And then to follow up with that, like you don't want to walk anywhere in Toledo. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a problem with like you gotta keep looking around, be like, you gotta watch your own six, because I believe it's still the second highest in human trafficking in the world.
That's rough.
Yeah, because they got I-75 and I think it's 80. So it's that crossroads.
Guys, we already tried this blue raspberry.
Mm-hmm. That's blue.
Yeah. Clearly, I'm definitely prepared.
Mine is gonna be the strawberry dex.
Did you smash the other one already?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up because y'all had 4 and I had 1 extra. So.
Nice.
It is very blue. I want you to know that.
It smells very blue.
It does. And a lot of people, if you've never like drank a lot of things, but like if I say it smells purple, you know what it means.
Yeah.
If it smells blue, we know what it means.
I'm gonna open this, I guess.
There. We got a question in chat. I'm like trying to. I'm bad at reading.
I'm trying to
Because,
decipher what that question meant too.
So like I get like how do we get to where we are at this point? Because I'm out blowing up and I'm bad at words. Help me.
I think he means not. Maybe he means out. If he's out blowing up, you might need to help us, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're blowing up, help us out.
Yeah.
How many followers do you have, Justin?
Huh?
You have 1,000, you said?
13.
1,300.
13,000?
No, 1,300.
Oh shit!
Don't get too excited.
13,000.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Listen. The one guy that I reached out to that had like 30,000 followers on TikTok. Let's just talk about him. Let's just throw him under the bus. I'm not gonna say who it is, but I'm just gonna throw him under the bus. I was like, man, you're a pretty cool dude doing local food reviews like in our area. You're a pretty nice guy. We should talk. We start talking. He's like, yeah, no, I charge $300 a video. I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah, there was this one guy. He lives not too far. He's in a different state. He's further south, but he follows my channel or he's subscribed, and he comments on a lot of my videos. He's given me a lot of pointers. He's helped me out with a lot of things. He's given me a lot of advice on what to drink, what to try, and stuff. And he's like 360 something thousand subs, and he helps me out a lot. And I think that's one of my best favorite things about YouTube is how open the community is to talking and chatting. Yeah, of course, you're going to have some of those a-holes that are out there, where they're just going to ignore you. But a lot of the times you're going to find somebody that's genuinely ready or accessible to help you and give you guidance.
Yeah, dude, my favorite thing about this, and this is the reason that like Justin is on the stream right now, is like the most fun part of making this kind of content and stuff is the community that forms around it, whether it's our audience, like the comment section, like during this stream, or like the other creators who are making things, like having people on like Justin, having people on like we're going to have on the next couple weeks, right? Like, this is the fun part. And so when you're messaging me like totally open and listen, I don't care how many followers you have, you're not better than anyone. Like,
growing is the thing, though. Like learning and growing is the best.
I don't like when accounts talk down to me when I have more followers than them on other things, right? Like I also don't appreciate that.
Yeah, we're all just trying to have fun.
Yeah, we're all in here for fun and to collaborate and do things together and form a community and talk to each other. Like having Justin on this is super fun. That's the point of this. I don't
followed you guys on Twitter, by the way.
Hell yeah.
I don't ever use it.
The other thing, yeah, me neither. The other thing
Follow
is, are we
our
gonna try this?
Also.
We don't have one of those.
Are we gonna try this?
Yeah, let's.
Oh yeah,
it smells blue. Here, we'll try it.
I follow 10 people on Twitter, and I have 700 followers. I don't follow.
Wow,
Dude, you get 700 followers. It tastes
and I don't
blue.
tweet either. I don't do nothing.
That's not that good.
I like that a lot.
This tastes like blue raspberry.
It tastes like blue raspberry, and the aftertaste is bubble gum.
So that
It's
was
very sour.
That was my.
That was your number
I think
4?
the lemon one was a little bit better than that.
I'm not a fan. I'm gonna be honest. I also really don't like blue raspberry.
I had very high hopes for the blue raspberry because that's one of my more favorite flavors of go.
Yeah.
Mine too.
And it let me down.
Would you say yours is like that just because it let you down from what you thought it could be?
I think so, yeah.
Is that disappointment? Disappointment haunted on your dreams?
We've tried so many seltzers at this point that I don't have high expectations for any.
I felt like it could have been better. I felt like they focused more on the blue raspberry than they did the sour aspect. So I was kind of in the middle on that one.
You think it's kind of mid, as the youngins say?
Mid.
It's mid.
Not entirely sure, but sure.
Is it bussin'?
Is it buzzing?
Bussin'.
Is it cracked?
Is it lit?
I feel like it's okay.
Lit is not a thing that young people say.
I would say Kappa.
Oh,
It's Kappa. I don't even know what that means.
I still don't
I'm
know
so
what that
old.
Kappa
means.
is a Twitch emote.
It is.
I don't know what it means to be Cap either.
Kappa is a Twitch emote.
Yeah, I also don't know what it means if that's so Cap. Like I don't know what that means.
You mean cap means fake, Dave? Is it fact or cap? Cap is fake or false.
I mean, I get that one.
I don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get? I just literally told you.
So
Cap
when you
means
say no
fake
cap,
before.
you mean like not fake.
Yeah, not kidding. No cap means not kidding.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
it's fact, no cap.
Or for us bald people, no cap just means bald.
Yeah.
We've got another question in our chat about our favorite food.
Shawty got low.
The answer, the
She got
correct
them
and
apple bottom jeans.
the only correct answer to what our favorite food is hot wings.
Potatoes.
That's your favorite food.
That
Potatoes.
I'll talk to my cousin about it not too long. One of my big goals, or like, which probably won't ever happen, is I want to be on an episode of the Hot Ones.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that would be such a cool day. Yeah.
My
100%.
my dream Snack Network show that'll never happen because we'll never have enough subscribers to do it.
Never say never, Dave.
I know, but listen,
That's where you say Revan, because that's never backwards.
Ungodly Hours is gonna have to get us a ton more subscribers. Like he's just gonna have to tell all his friends about us, or otherwise we're just never gonna make it. I want to make a show called Wing Wars, where we travel the country and try wings. That's my dream show. That is my. I want to put wings into competitions. I want to rate wings whether they're the best wings in the world. I want to try all the flavors. I want to travel and
You want the
try.
Gordon Ramsay wings.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to be the Gordon Ramsay of wings.
And Godly Hours are gonna tell all their friends, awesome.
Potato wars, you know?
Potato Wars.
Listen,
We go through all different potato creations.
listen. If we can make
There's
Wing
some
Wars,
really good taters down here. All you gotta do is get to the right place.
That's fair.
no, see, Jeff, it's got to have alliteration. We got to come up with a different name. It's got to be like Potato Politics or.
That's not good. It's got to be like the sexual adventures of the Potato Men.
That is not alliteration.
Look, I gotta say, in my opinion, potatoes are the most versatile food.
They make
Oh, yeah.
vodka also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, also,
Vers-
it's. Go ahead.
Vodka, potato salad,
Basically
fried
the same
food like
thing.
French fries. Yeah.
Do you say
French
vodka
fries,
potato
chips.
salad?
No, vodka and potato salad. It can make a drink. Make
Vodka
potato
is
salad.
potato salad.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
old potato salad.
No, I understand that, but I thought he said vodka potato salad. I was like, is
No.
that one thing?
No,
Did he
no.
say it as one thing?
It's on the side
We're not
of
gonna
most
slide
foods.
past that. So we're not gonna slide past that. Like, you didn't just say what I think.
No.
Baked
Also-
potato, mashed potatoes. Potatoes go on anything.
Twice fried potatoes, potatoes confit.
Yeah.
The only two things you need in your life is steak and taters.
Yeah, exactly.
I want hot
And it
wings.
better be medium rare or rarer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Exactly.
a really big fan of fried chicken. And it's not something I eat often.
Fried chicken.
Almost
good too.
never now.
Fried chicken has to be done the right way. We have a place down here called Bojangles, and it has to be the best.
I saw somebody trying Bojangles on TikTok, man, because the entire Stack Network food For You page is just food. It's all food now. It's fantastic. It's
Of
great.
course.
Bojangles is amazing.
And the guy was like, I don't believe this is the best chicken. And then he ate it, and he's like, yeah, no, I take it back. This is real freaking good.
Bojangles is pretty good.
If y'all
about
got
that.
any questions, I will more than gladly make a video eating Bojangles.
But Bojangles is really good. I've had it before. It's
We
delicious.
call it Bojangles. I was gonna grab the curtains.
I think Justin just found his Snack Network appearance. That's not the stream. Please go try the entire menu for me, Justin. I'd like
I would do it. I love Bojangles. It's so good.
Bojangles.
I
Or
heard
also
the
the
beans
biscuit
and rice are
rolls, right?
delicious too.
Ooh, beans and rice.
Yeah.
It's weird that like the some of the most simple foods in the world are also some of the most delicious foods when done well.
Mhm.
Like when you get a good potato or like a good hot wing, it's like there's not a lot of stuff that goes into it. Like once you overcomplicate something, it's like
people that they use like really expensive chocolate on things, and it will drastically change the price of stuff.
oh yeah. Or like they shave some like truffles on something, and all of a sudden it's $70, and it's like I don't care.
Yeah, you can just take those truffles back. I don't want them.
Yeah, take it back. This is $20, maybe.
This is $20 a slice. I don't want this.
Ooh, that's a good question on Godly Hours. What is your dream to do? Is in terms of like overall, like the dream.
Run the Snack Network. We're on the Snack Network for real.
Yeah. For me, I want to run a coffee shop and brewery.
I'd be willing to pair that with the Snack Network. If the Snack Network is like a studio above a bar, I'd be all about it.
Yeah, I wanna have my own coffee shop and oh no, we lost Justin.
He's coming back.
Reset.
Oh, Justin's back. Oh, yeah.
I would say I wouldn't mind having a brewery.
Yeah.
I had the great opportunity of being invited. I don't know if you guys seen the video. I got invited to a meadery. I don't know if you guys know
Meadery
what
would be
meat
also
is.
awesome.
Meat is amazing.
I love meat.
Meat's the
It's
greatest thing on the
delicious.
planet. We were all meant to
I
eat meat.
There was a local meadery. I done one review and I reached out. I sent them the video. I was like, hey, I done a review. And he reached back and he's like, well, let me know when you want to come over and try the rest of ours. And so we went up there. We got invited up there. He gave me some merch and everything else like that. I got
Nice.
I got some stickers in here actually. They're from Moonjoy Meadery, you know.
Oh, cool.
They gave me, there's a horn somewhere. I think I just washed it. I got a cup horn. They gave me a t-shirt. I paid for the horn. But it was really great time. They walked me through their entire meadery process. So I posted 2 videos. We done a flight of mead with him, the owner, and he talked about each of the ones that we done. And then we walked through the mead in the back, and he showed us his distillation process and talked to me about everything. So it was really fun to see that aspect. So it's definitely talking about opening up a brewery or something like that would be really fun.
Our producer makes another appearance. She loves blue raspberry, and she's here to tell us her thoughts.
Uh-oh.
Who said I love blue raspberry?
You love blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry. Oh, well, Slurpees are different than anything else.
You came down. You skipped the green apple because you hate green apple.
Yeah, I don't like green apple. This is okay. It's not great.
That's it.
I was disappointed.
All right. Big thoughts.
I wish it
So
was.
actually-
I wish it was sweeter
go
instead
ahead.
of sour, but whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
It says sour in the can.
I know.
Got to be sweeter.
Still kind of smells like vitamins. They all have a weird like vitamin smell.
Vitamins.
Smells like the hard Flintstone candies.
Yeah.
Flintstone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the Bang seltzers that we tried? One of those tasted just like Flintstone vitamins.
Yeah, I don't remember
The
that.
bank ones were pretty good.
They're the complete opposite of flavor strongness in the seltzer.
They
They
don't
have
strong.
so much flavor.
Here you go.
What?
Have y'all tried the platinums yet or no?
No.
No, not yet.
The platinums are really good. They're 8% though. They're stronger.
Oh, well, that's good. Thank you for the warning before we decide to live stream it.
Wait,
they're
Justin, were you here when I said I was
only-
gonna shotgun one? Was he here for that?
Yeah, I think so. Unless you said it pre-stream.
I might have said it pre-stream, but I thought you were here. But I wanna shotgun a tall boy or one of those platinums.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, I'm like, I swear you were here for that.
I have one in my fridge for you, Curtis. Come
I'm
get
gonna
it.
do it. That'll
I
be
think
a
it's
beautiful
raspberry,
short,
right?
And then
I don't remember.
it's some.
I
um,
tried.
It's in the upstairs
I don't
fridge.
know if
I know.
any of you guys like chugging. I knew he mentioned shotgunning.
yeah.
I done a 45 ounce beer in 40 seconds. I tried to do that.
Oh,
How do you
jeez.
feel afterwards?
Jeff, that sounds like a challenge to you, Jeff.
It was rough, to say the least. I have
It was rough.
there's a video. It's up. So I mean, you can watch it if you want to. But
Was it a Cobra?
no, High Life.
Dave, what's
That's
that
not-
one that I kept? Oh, Steel Reserve.
Oh yeah,
Pretty sure it was High Life. It was
listen.
just so bubbly.
Every guy on this channel knows what a Steel Reserve tastes like. It's the worst
Oh.
beer on the planet. But there's a bulletin, a billboard.
It's not a beer, it's a
Billboard.
malt beverage.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's a billboard near us.
There's a billboard that our producer Rachel goes past every day and was like, "Man, I've never had a Steel Reserve," and I'm like, "You don't want one?" And
I didn't say I wanted it. I was like, "What is it?" And you're like,
Now,
"Oh, it's some
they
nasty
do-
beverage."
You said she likes blue raspberry. Steel Reserve has a 211.
I
that is
saw
the blue
that.
Raspberry.
Great.
I done a review on it. So you can watch those.
I
I
don't.
was surprised by it. Steel Reserve's terrible, but their flavored ones was a little bit better.
I still love Bush Apple, and I want it to come back.
Oh yes, I can't wait, and I
I
hope
didn't
it
get to
comes
try
back
the
this
Busch
fall.
Apple.
It's so good.
It comes out every fall. It'll be back.
It's only
is
been out the past
so-
like 2 years.
It is so unnecessarily, and it has no right being as good as it is.
I
Let me put it
agree.
My
that way.
fall videos are so booked, it's hard to get in like new videos.
What I would say is for personal use, at least buy a 30 pack when it comes out.
Oh, the biggest we have is a 24.
Either way, it is totally worth it. We bought a 12 pack because we were like, yeah, we'll try it, and at least Rachel and I killed almost that entire 12 pack.
That got
together.
smashed in my backyard.
Oh yeah,
It was
a bunch
so
of us
good.
drank it. Yeah, it was so good. Dave tried it recently, but it was
so
kind of
cheap.
old.
Yeah, I think it had gone a little stank.
But I did want to say something going back to when Justin was talking about the meadery. So I am currently in my middle stages of development of a sparkling mead for the Snack Network. I've gotten through my initial ingredients. It's not the same recipe that we used, Dave. Don't worry. Because that was a failure because we didn't secondary sweeten it for the carbonation and for it to not turn into a sour.
Yeah, we made a sour by accident.
We also didn't use enough honey. But I have I've made 2 batches in between. One was a failure because it didn't come out quite where I wanted it, but the second one came out with the right profiles. So hopefully this third batch has the same profiles as the second one. I've used the same recipe with a little bit of modification, but hopefully in like 4 months we'll have a nice mead to try on the channel.
Hey, you get a good mead, I will more than welcomely and drink it. I don't know if you've seen some of the people that I have on my channel sometimes, but they some big old boys, and they're all about that Viking style of life, and that's what they're in for. It's mead.
I got you.
Yeah,
we'll collaborate. I'll send you one if it comes out well.
I'm 6 foot, I'm 6 foot 240. These guys are every bit of like 6'4", 6'6",
Oh shit.
300 something pounds.
Damn.
We got the question
They're
in
the epitome of Vikings.
We got the question in the chat, and Curtis answered our wonderful commenter. But how we became friends, and Jeff and I have been friends since preschool. Curtis and I met.
I missed it.
Curtis and I met in middle school, and Justin we met through YouTube. And
about a year now, I think.
Yeah, I've been. God, there was something that happened that we all reviewed, and I got it slightly late, and I watched. Oh no! I can tell you exactly how I found you, Justin. It was one of our first videos that we had blow up because a guy like literally 20 miles from here punched a dude in a gas station with a full can of Twisted Tea. The dude was saying super horrible things, and we don't need to repeat all that whole story, but the guy smashed a Twisted Tea can into the dude's head and literally
like his face.
Yeah, like destroyed the can on a dude's face. And so we did a Twisted Tea review, which is not a new beverage, and most of the Snack Network stuff is like us trying new things. And by posting that video and it doing well, I ended up seeing all the other Twisted Tea reviews. So I saw your review of Twisted Tea and was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. And so I subscribed to you and then started leaving comments, and then we all started chatting, and then so there's a path.
I'd made mine in November.
Yeah, yours was before it happened, and I think
mine right now is pushing 12,000 views.
That's wild. It's definitely one of our
just off that alone.
One of our most popular videos, but definitely not in the 12,000 range.
My most popular is pushing close to 20,000.
Wow.
Dang.
You have more subscribers though.
Yeah.
Our highest view is 21,000 views, and it's the watermelon with mustard short that we did. Because that stupid guy put mustard on watermelon.
It was good. It tasted like barbecue sauce.
That's what you gotta do, man. Especially with shorts. As soon as something, even if it's cringy, like
just do
it. Jump on it, views are gonna flood.
Yeah, that's listen. We did not have enough time to get to Five Below to do the mac and cheese gummies. We have the mac and cheese ice cream though, guys. We have it in studio. We have the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew in studio. We have
Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
Yeah, Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew.
It just sounded so bad still.
It still sounds awful, but we have it. Somebody said it tastes like heartburn, so I can't wait.
We got another question in chat of what do we do in our free time? Jeff, what do you do in your free time?
Yeah, Jeff.
I actually just sit in the corner and do nothing.
Yeah, you don't game at all.
Try to buy Tenacious D tickets mid live stream.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I do my free. That's not free time. In my free time, I like to get down and dirty with some video games.
Some
That's
potatoes.
about it. Potatoes, yeah.
You're playing Lego Star Wars right now. Lego Star Wars
Oh, yeah.
Skywalker Saga, which looks amazing, but I'm gonna save my money and wait till it's cheaper and then I'll buy it because I can't wait to play it, but I want to save the money when it's on sale.
Just spend the money. You're not going to take your money with you.
Is it that good?
Exactly.
It's actually the best Lego movie ever.
All right. I've got a really important question for you, Jeff.
Yeah?
Is it split screen co-op? Have you played it with Candace?
Yeah, it's split screen co-op.
Is it not dynamic split screen, but traditional split screen?
What do you mean?
In the semi kind of not recent Lego games, they do a dynamic split screen where, like, based on where you are, they form a line in the middle of the screen, and then your split screen is constantly moving for where you are, versus like traditional split screen where it's just
traditional.
Like just down the middle where it's like you each have your own half of the screen.
It's traditional, Dave.
It doesn't change constantly.
No, Dave. If I said it's traditional, it doesn't change constantly.
All right, no diagonal.
No, I'm telling you, it's traditional because it's not. It's always changing constantly.
No diagonal lines that make no sense and constantly moving.
No,
So
Dave, no.
I want to say, out of the 4 other ones that I've tried, this one is the most like sensory accurate flavor.
Which one is that one?
This is the strawberry daiquiri.
Ah.
That sounds like it would be my favorite.
It smells more candied, but the more you smell it, it almost smells like a strawberry juice.
Good old juice.
Juice.
But Justin,
also,
what do you do in your free time?
I know I talked to Dave about it a little bit. If you guys don't know the extent of travel that I've had to do this week to try to find them sours,
I'm sorry.
I went through at least 4 or 5 different counties and tried every single gas station that I could find that I thought would sell it, and every single grocery store. Drove today. I got off work at 3:00. I drove to a 7-Eleven 3 counties over to try because Dave thought there might be some there. And there wasn't. There just so happened to be a grocery store across the street where I found these and that one.
Weird.
My God.
I swear I saw this thing last week in stores.
Dedication. So, I mean,
I appreciate it.
Again, when we talked about it the other week, I seen some. I should have bought them then. But I was like, they've been around a few weeks. It's okay. There's no need of me buying them right now because I'm going to want to drink them because I liked them, So, I mean,
yeah, it happens.
I'm not going to keep them in my fridge for 4 weeks. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just kind of work with it.
Yeah. But yeah, we had the question in chat pop up. What do we do in our free time? Jeff
plays video games.
Dave sits in the basement.
Listen, I sit in my basement and work on the Snag Network. This is my free time.
It's your thing.
Yeah.
Free time, me and Pretty Lady just picked up metal detecting.
That's cool.
That's
that
cool.
sounds like fun.
It's been fun.
That does sound like fun.
We found a very old iron wheel in the creek. It was really cool, but it was a half the wheel. Our favorite find that we found by far was I think it was Saturday when we went, Sunday, but we found a key, a very old vintage style key. We only found like the shaft and the key end, and then about 2 foot forward, we think we found the head of the key. They match up really closely and everything else like that. So definitely one of the coolest finds we found. But we found a lot of metal pieces, a couple bullet rounds, like 9mm, very normal era, 9mm rounds. It's just something really fun. And we have a place, it's called Harbor Freight. But
we have Harbor Freight.
Love Harbor Freight.
$70 for the metal detector. And then on Amazon, I ordered a $20 pinpointer. So the metal detector finds the object, and then it gets you within like 1.5 to 2 foot. And then the pinpointer gets you within 3 to 4 inches. And then the louder the beeps, the closer you are. And the best investments, $100, and we've spent so much more time together doing it. It was worth it.
Nice. That's awesome.
I had to let
That
that
in
out.
North Carolina being a very pinnacle area during like the Civil War and stuff,
Oh, you're gonna find all
the
sorts of cool
opportunity to
stuff.
find stuff is just huge. So
You could probably find like, if you got lucky, you could probably like find circa era like bullet
My-
rounds
my
and
dad
cannonballs and
found-
stuff.
he was tilling over on his property, and he found a Confederate soldier star,
That's
Oh,
Oh
cool.
shit!
a burial star, where they would mark the burial site, and then it would be a star instead of a headstone. He'd found one of those when he was over there messing in his yard.
Wow.
It's neat.
So we're gonna go over there and do some metal detecting sometime soon.
That's
This one
awesome.
tastes like dirt, by the way,
Tastes like dirt.
Dirt.
like
What-
literal dirt. Like,
What is-
I
which
took a
one?
handful of dirt and ate the dirt.
Which one is that?
This is the strawberry daiquiri.
I thought you liked
For
it.
anyone,
Smells good.
Okay.
It tastes like they didn't clean the strawberries.
and for anybody thinking about eating dirt, please don't. There's a lot of bacteria and all that.
I used to eat dirt when I was a kid.
You shouldn't have done that.
Tasted
Drop
better
the
than
sucker
boiled
and pick it
chicken.
up. Yeah. There's a 5-second rule for everything.
Especially dirt. You know, if it falls on the ground, it's still clean. Pick it
Yeah,
up,
if you
eat it.
drop your hand of dirt, you picked it back up. It's like crunchy salt.
Hmm.
I'm almost done with
Also,
this.
I did that with beer too. Y'all should try that. I'm putting beer and then put salt in the beer. Makes
I've heard of that.
I've seen that people doing that. Sounds weird.
It's actually a huge transition. Well, I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys. You should definitely try it.
Did you do it with Miller
It's-
Lite? Tell me you did it with
I-
Miller Lite.
I did it with Miller Lite, and it changed it to a heavier lager taste. It was so good.
Weird.
Interesting. Is it
So-
similar to like what happens when you add a couple drops of water to like a whiskey or scotch?
Kind of, but this one has more of like a baking soda effect where it foams. It gives you
Okay.
more head on the beer, and it gives it more of a lager taste. And then like
Interesting.
but it's essentially the same thing with water to whiskey, where it pulls the strands apart inside the whiskey and gives it more aroma and flavor. It's essentially the same thing.
I'll have to try that, Dave.
But there's
Yeah, no,
more
I'm
of a
gonna try this.
chemical reaction with the salt to the beer than water to whiskey.
We could.
So if you put too much salt, you'll do what I did, and it'll volcano.
Here,
Uh-oh.
I already forgot
You
the
don't
name
wanna
of
put
this.
Too much because I put a little bit of salt, and I was like, nothing happened. So more salt. But while I was adding the more salt, it started, and I was like, oh, I messed up.
Oh, jeez.
Because it went from like no head on the beer to like this much. Really. There's a drastic difference.
Done.
Of course it is.
How's everybody doing on their third / sometimes fourth drink?
Good.
Technically, it's my fifth.
Good, good.
I did actually.
It's delicious.
During the day while I was working in today, I was drinking the last of the my Mike's Hard Red slushies, whatever they're Mike's Hard Red something. What is it called? It has a name. Jeez. Freeze. It's called Mike's Hard Red Freeze.
I like the Mike's Harder series. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I saw you. That was very early on me finding your channel was when you were reviewing those too. I've only had like one of those, and thought it was okay.
They're really good. Those and like the Four Loko pre-games, those were all right. Everybody's got a Four Loko story, at least that I know.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the original Four Locos.
It's
not the-
terrible. They're always been terrible. They always will be terrible, and nobody should be drinking Four Locos. That's the story.
No. It's
No,
such,
they get you messed up.
Yeah.
there's so much sugar in the new ones. Like before once they changed it, it's like
The
all
old ones could
sugar.
start your car.
Oh yeah.
They
Those
don't.
things were high.
They don't make you feel good, like at all. Like that's my
it's
experience.
probably like-
headaches. Like they're rough. But some of the new ones are a lot lighter. They got some better flavors out there. You know that they also have some zero sugar ones that are really good. You know,
Mhm.
I haven't tried many of the zero. I think I've tried one, but I haven't done a review on them. But they're kind of worth it. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
it's an added I know for you guys, you do snacks and stuff. Me, I just do alcohol for the most part. So finding new drinks is my forte. Anything that pops up, I try to find it as soon as possible. You know, like these. I'm actually next month. I'm driving to Kentucky. I'll be in Virginia, Kentucky, and then back down to Tennessee. I'm only going to Tennessee just to buy the new Mountain Dew drinks.
The hards, the Mountain Dew hards. Wait, you're going to Kentucky? We'll talk offline.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Kentucky the end of May.
Yeah, no, we need to hunt down those hard Mountain Dews. Actually, that would be a really fun stream for us all to do if we can get it in time. The problem is they're not available here. Like, we don't have them.
The only places that they're available is Tennessee, Florida, and one other state. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I forget.
I've seen people get them in Florida. I've been seeing them in like the mid states. Like somebody's, I saw a post where it was like they found it in like, I want to say like
Iowa or something like that.
Yeah, Iowa. That's what it was. I'm like, I want to say Indiana, but I know I'm wrong.
It might be. It's one of them I states. Now, they Mountain Dew did say that they want to release more, but it may be a while, and I don't want to wait because I'm impatient. So I'm going to just drive to Tennessee. It's only like I can get to Tennessee from my house in 2.5 hours.
Listen, if we can ship these things, man. If you're making a trip already,
I'll just drive up there to y'all and just drop them off.
You want to come up here and stay and hang out and shoot a bunch of Snack Network videos in the bar? You could do one of your live streams from here. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's go.
Hey guys.
Yes.
It's available in Ohio.
I'm sorry. What?
I am on Kroger.com right now.
Hey, Curtis.
Ooh, you might be able to order it through Kroger because I know Kroger does online delivery for alcohol.
We don't have Kroger locally, but that means Laura could get it for us.
We do have Kroger locally.
No, we don't.
Not Northeast Ohio. It's in Toledo.
What do you mean?
That's the closest. It's in Toledo.
Oh, I was thinking of Meyer.
Distance I would just to get it.
I want to ask you what the zip code is for a person, but
no zip code publicly.
No, we're not doing that. But it's there. Like I'm listed as Toledo, and it's available for pickup. Located in aisle 2.
Here's the thing about that, Curtis. The gas prices, this isn't a political statement because it has nothing to do with politics. The gas prices are still a little bit out of control, but I'd be willing to
that's the downside is I'm going to be driving to Virginia, then to Kentucky, and then back down, and I'm going to be in a 5.7 Dodge. So.
I'm willing to fund some transportation if necessary, although
These things are cheap.
Yeah, they're cheap.
It's a 12-pack for $9.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know it was that cheap.
Yeah. That's what it is on
I'm going to be in Tennessee in June.
Huh?
To see Tenacious D?
Tennessee in June. No.
Okay.
We go to Tennessee in June. I could probably pick it up.
If we are going to get our hands on Hard Mountain Dew as soon as possible.
If I get them in May, and you guys get them, if he's able to get them in June, or however y'all do it.
Or if we can get them, if we can go to Toledo, which is not close, but it's also not.
Yeah. We'll try to do something.
Yeah. No,
Oh yeah, it was Iowa. Maybe it's. I don't know if it's. I feel like it's not available because like on the official site it says it's available in Iowa, Florida, and Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and their trackers, Pepsi's trackers, because it's Pepsi who makes this, have been pretty reliable. Like that's how we hunted down Nitro, even though we haven't done Pepsi Nitro on the channel yet. Although I'm dying to do it.
Budweiser also has a Nitro, but that's rough.
There's a Budweiser Nitro? That sounds awful, dude. That sounds nasty.
And actually, it's like the Guinness. It tells you to turn the can, not to shake it, but to turn the can a few times and then open it. And then it's just like a Guinness.
Interesting.
You know what? I can drink Guinness.
Sounds gross.
It went terrible.
Oh, no. I saw this at the store, actually. I didn't think it was Nitro, but it says Budweiser. I thought it was just Reserve Gold, but it's Nitro Reserve Gold.
I did not know that. I think I saw this too.
It's the red box. It's got like a red box and it has like a gold emblem all over it.
Yeah,
I think I did see this.
Don't get it mixed up with the other one with the gold can.
We also have
Two-
Guinness.
Yeah.
We also have Guinness Zero floating around, which is a non-alcoholic Guinness, which
I
we did not
would-
do.
I feel like I don't know if I could drink a 0 alcohol Guinness.
I'd be
feel
willing.
like-
I'd be willing
I feel
to
like
try
I'm
it.
shaming somebody by doing that.
Hey guys,
Yeah, we should get
Yo.
their last drink.
are we gonna try this one?
I'm gonna go grab it.
No, we're just talking.
This is the watermelon, right?
Yeah, watermelon.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. I thought they both had it already or something.
I have a watermelon.
I got mine already. I got a cooler next to me, so like I plan all this. It's not like anything's changed or anything.
Now here, I'm gonna do this, guys.
We're here to taste some food. We're here to boost your mood. Life is delicious on the Snack Network.
Thank you for tuning into the Snack Network Live. My name is Dave Moore. If you're new here, we taste new things almost every single day as with my friends, including Curtis, Human Resources Manager of his own personal life, on my side, right? Hold on. I'll get this right. Right there. And then, listen, Jeff's down. That's Justin. This is Justin, but Jeff's over on this.
Jeff somewhere.
Jeff's over. Oh, he left, didn't he? Listen. Jeff's coming back theoretically, and Justin is also theoretically right there, down below me.
Justin is the handsome bald guy with a beard.
Listen. I'll let you have it this time.
Considering there's 3 of us, they're bald with a beard.
Yeah. We taste new things almost every single day. Of course, Justin is joining us from his own channel, Justin Hallman, who's featured on our featured channels on our page, and you should subscribe to him as well. If you're watching us on Justin's channel, you should come out and check out the Snack Network. We'll hang out with you guys as well. This is fun collaboration. We're tasting the Bud Light Sour Seltzer pack tonight. This is our final one. It is the watermelon, and if our friend in our chat, who apparently is sending more emojis that I cannot read, is still here, I would like them to
Chinese food.
I'd like them to reach out to me on Twitter, because I have a special surprise for them that I will send them directly on Twitter.
Hey.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say, if you're watching from my channel right now, guys, over on the Drink Reviews and More, hey, you know what it is. It's Friday. Usually we do finish from Friday, but today was a special occasion. Dave invited me over here. So if you tuned in throughout this, make sure you guys show them some love. Go show them everything you guys show me. Go down. If you click the links below, the link is going to be the top link.
Yeah.
It'll take you directly to their YouTube page. And from their YouTube page, they have all their HTMLs, everything that you need. You got it there on their channel. But definitely the first link. You shouldn't actually have to click an arrow down. It should be the only link showing right now. Should be theirs. So click it. Go show them some love.
Listen,
Tell
we're,
them I
appreciate it.
we're on our way to
They want to
500
make
subscribers, which is wild. It's absolutely wild.
They're really close to 500. So let's go ahead. Let's help them out. Let's go over there. Let's help them hit 500.
I got a notification 2 days ago that said a year ago, and it was like, either one of those reminders. They're like, you posted this picture, and it was the Snack Network had 91 subscribers.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was
that's
about to say, I think about a year ago or less, I had like around 100 or less than 100 subs.
yeah, it's wild.
It just takes time.
Yeah, it's just consistency and fighting the battle and just going for it. Like,
December 12th will be 3 years for me in my channel.
listen, I've done channels for long periods of time without this much support from our community, so I very much appreciate it. The last time I had a community as strong as this one was Living Room Clutter, when we did a Rock Band and Guitar Hero podcast, and that was years ago.
Long time.
So I wonder, what chairs do you guys use? I see he's using a Titan.
Yeah,
And I see Curtis using a Mesh.
I'm
What do
using some like janky ass Office Max like $100 chair that is surprisingly comfortable and was very cheap and affordable. But it's
See,
not.
mine barely comes up to like my traps, And it's so uncomfortable, like, to sit in.
Oh, I can adjust my arms. I can move my arms up so I can be like this. Like, yeah, no, you can't really see this, but
I can't adjust anything.
yeah.
But my biggest question is, I guess it's for Jeff. Jeff, I want to buy the Omega series. The Titan. Is it worth it?
You're muted, Jeff.
Depends on how much you weigh. If you're 6 feet tall,
40.
if you're 6 feet tall, the Titan, well, Omega series is good for your weight.
Because like I was showing them, you can see where the back of this chair stops, right here.
Mhm.
So like I have no like shoulder support or nothing. And this chair, the up and down working and everything, it's just.
There's padding, there's support in this thing. This thing's not expensive. That's the beauty.
I have the Titan XL Secret Lab.
Okay.
The XL, which is built for tall people. I'm 6'2", and you see, this is the first chair I've ever had where the pillow actually hits my
spot. I can't even sit in most vehicles with a comfortable spot, you know.
No, neither can I. I can't. The headrest doesn't really do anything, but I will say the Titan XL is a very expensive chair.
Yeah, Nick, I don't mind spending the money. I just need something that's comfortable because I spend a lot of time at my computer.
Yeah.
So I don't mind spending the extra money for the comfort because, like, right now, like I'd break my neck leaning back.
Yeah. Look, this chair has so much adjustability everywhere. It was well worth the money I spent on it because I was at my desk all the time.
The only thing that has adjustability on this chair is the up and down, and it's already broke. It was a $90 Walmart chair, and it doesn't even. It don't do nothing.
Nothing.
I'm happy with my $90 Office Max chair. I'm not unhappy with it at all.
And where I'm sitting is like my knees and like my thigh is like that far from the actual cushion because my feet are on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one I can actually adjust it high enough to where my feet just barely touch the ground. It's really nice. Not only that, the armrests go up and down by like 8 inches, 10 inches. They have so much adjustability inward and outward. And it's so comfortable. And then like you can lean it back. Really?
Because there's a static gray Omega that I want.
Yeah.
So bad.
You guys want to crack these babies open? We got the watermelon sour seltzer. Justin's got something else.
I got a watermelon mojito.
My AirPods died. I'm sad.
I will say this was a very expensive chair, but everything about it's really nice. It's very metal. I have yet to break anything on it.
It has broken bolts on this one.
This smells just like Jolly Ranchers, like watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yes, it does. My goodness.
Like so close that it's actually kind of concerning. Not a bad thing.
Justin, are you at your desk a lot, like long hours and everything?
Just depends. Like Wednesday night, I worked till 8:00 ish, and then I streamed for 5 hours.
Oh, geez.
So I mean.
So yeah, you're on
really
for extended. I think Jeff's chair is a really great option. I looked into it too, and the only reason I went for this is because I work from home, so I'm here for like 8 to 12 hours a day.
Yeah, I can probably say I sit that amount of time in my chair, about 8 to 12. Just depends.
Yeah. I looked for one that was good for all day, like constant use. So.
'Cause I've heard a lot of great things about mesh. This one's leather, so I just feel like everything sticks to it, you know. So I mean.
Yeah, that was one of the big things for me. Is I'm a sweaty guy.
Yeah.
Like I have.
This is a running thing.
Like I have to go to the pharmacy to get deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
So I went with a mesh to stay cool, and the cushion's actually like a full cushion. It's got springs in it and everything. But yeah, this helps keep me cool. So if like I put a fan behind me, like I can cool off very quickly.
Yeah. I got a little mini fan over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have like a mesh chair at work, and it's pretty nice, honestly.
Yeah, you got to spend the money for it though. To be honest, like the ones that are like, oh, $150 on Amazon. Like, I bought that chair that like highest rated on Amazon. It's not worth it. You sit in it, and you're like, okay, and it's kind of adjustable, but after about like maybe 6 hours, you're uncomfortable.
Yeah. Because this one, I've been sitting in it so much, I can almost feel the bar right behind my like tailbone.
Oh, that's no good.
So
Yeah.
it's time for a new one. I just haven't decided what I want.
Time for another new one. Let's try this watermelon seltzer, guys.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Oh, that one's nice.
That's the worst one.
That one's good.
I like that one.
That one's one of the best ones, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, you're just
To
wrong.
me,
I like the green apple better.
Of course you do. You like green apple anything.
True. Fair.
Now you've tried them.
are you biased towards your favorite color, Dave?
I think I semi-am, I guess, maybe.
I thought his favorite color was purple.
Nope.
Oh, his favorite
No.
color is green.
No, my favorite
Purple now.
My favorite production color is purple.
Okay,
What
fair.
does that mean?
That's what it means.
So now that you've tried all of them, my favorite was the watermelon.
Okay.
Mm.
And then it went down a little bit, you know. I feel like the blue raz didn't quite make it, so I put the green apple up there, number 2. Then I went the lemon and then the blue raz. That was
Honestly, I'd
my
rank.
tier, I believe. I'm not.
I'd rank this as one of the best seltzer packs.
Agreed.
They're all really good, so it's hard to kind of place them.
Yeah,
It was hard to find a discrepancy between them.
here's the best thing about this seltzer pack. All of them were good. These are the best seltzers we've had, period. The soda ones should have been like my favorite, but they did a weird thing with the soda cola flavor. Like it was
Really? Yeah, the soda cola tastes like a RC cola type drink.
it was bad. It was
Yeah.
it ruined itself, and like the flavor concepts weren't bad. It just they could have done better.
Mhm.
This pack itself is the most tasty pack across the board. Every flavor in here is relatively good. Sure, I don't like the watermelon as much as I like the other 2 flavors, but I like the other 3 flavors. I like those 3 flavors in general better than I like watermelon flavored things in general. So
They done really good with this pack.
yeah, this is
I even put it in my description, the best seltzer pack.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
Really?
it was.
I was hoping to. Did you ever try the retro? The retro, Justin?
Retro. What
it's
did it look
new. It's new, isn't it?
They had tie dye around it. The Bud Light retro.
I have not, but they do still have them at my corner store down here.
I think it's relatively new. I would be willing to go get those and do another stream.
I mean, it's they came out last year in the summer.
I'll have to give them a try. I've seen them, but I
Yeah.
never gave them a go.
Did anybody try the Bud Light seltzer, like the first Bud Light seltzer, the one that was just like, here's Bud Light seltzer? Because that thing was nasty.
Yeah,
No.
those weren't that great. I did
I've never
see
tried it.
another beer that I wanted to try. It was that Coors Organic.
I did not see this.
It's 92 calories. It comes in the slim cans like these, and it's supposedly 100% organic. And I'm just like, I might try it.
Organic.
Yeah, it's organic beer. It's really easy to make organic beer.
Isn't every beer organic?
No.
How do you make non-organic beer?
They
You make
use
this?
GMO, like rice and hops and stuff. He's the fastest peer I've ever met in my life.
It's
My
impressive.
bad.
Fastest peer in the West.
Been that long.
Fastest peer in the West. That's what they call them.
Yeah, so my bathroom is literally right on the other side of that wall, so it's great.
I was also going to make a very derogatory joke, but we're not going to do that today.
You
I'd
should
have to
just
say
hook up a urinal right there too.
I thought about putting one in here.
It's not worth it. There's so much extra splash you got to deal with.
Not if it's over there.
Fair point.
But like, I think my biggest thing with seltzers was I was always negative against seltzers, so I never wanted to try them. You know, I was like, oh, they're just gonna be bad. They're just this new hipster thing, and I just didn't want to be a part of it. You know, it just wasn't a thing that I thought was gonna be good because I don't like seltzer water or seltzer at all. So I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna enjoy a seltzer alcohol beverage if I don't like seltzer
I
beverages.
still feel
already.
this way about White Claws. I still feel that way.
The White Claw purges. It's the same equivalent to the Bud Light Platinums. They're 8% also.
Is that what they're
Yeah.
called? We did these, didn't we, Curtis?
Yeah, the Surge. Yeah,
Yeah,
we did
Surge.
those.
Surge, not Purge.
Yeah.
You're
I
good.
like
I didn't
those.
see those.
I like Purge better, to be honest.
Yeah, I do too.
Purge.
Yeah.
Purge.
White
It's
Claw
like
Purge.
the can you guys have. It's Bud Light Sours, and they have such an aggressive, brick-breaking can. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's great, but you didn't have to. Yeah, you could have done different just logo.
I think the design of the sour seltzer cans, the Bud Light sour seltzer cans, is the best design across the board. Like all the cans, the box, all about it. Everything about it is fun. It's colorful. It's good.
It's very noticeably different too. Like if you're going to shop,
Yeah.
you can definitely notice the difference in the sour seltzers compared to all the other seltzers. Like the Next, they have Bud Light Next now. I think that's their zero seltzer or whatever. But
they have them. They could do them.
yeah,
I have this too, but I don't have it cooled. It's not bad. We did a review. Me and John Urbanic did it. It's
I haven't tried those.
Oh, you already tried it?
yeah. It's
Oh. It's the most
It's like
extreme
things
light
for
beer.
living,
It's
yeah.
It's
light beer
not-
with 80 calories.
I think the taste is too much of a sacrifice to not just drink a regular beer. That's how I felt about it. I don't
Is
think
it like making a seltzer without the flavor.
Does it just taste like water?
no, it tastes like nasty beer.
I got it in my fridge too. I could literally go get it.
Go get it. But you gotta drink that one.
That's the key off. Is like I actually have to drink one then.
Yeah. I don't have mine in my fridge. I have an excuse.
I'm gonna go look. I'll be back.
Actually, wow, another friend of mine's live stream started playing on my phone automatically.
Oh wow, that's weird. How does that happen?
I don't know. That was weird. That was really scary.
Your friend really popping out those notifications.
They've been streaming since noon today. I would like to.
What?
They're doing what they called Yumi and Capri Day. They changed their name. They rebranded to Carpool Gaming, and they do a bunch of Drive podcasts. It's the Xbox Drive. It was a show that I originally created with Sean Capri. They do the Xbox Drive, Nintendo Drive, and a PlayStation Drive show, and they rebranded to Carpool Gaming. And so that's been their whole big thing all day. They've been redoing all their podcasts, doing that all day. The whole thing's pretty cool, honestly. But I'd love to stream for 12 hours, but I don't have that in me.
I streamed. I think Wednesday was one of my longest streams I've streamed in a while. It was my video game stream, and it was a little over 5 hours, and I think that was rough. But the game was
Really?
just so intriguing.
What game?
I'm playing Vampire with a Y.
I heard that was a weird game.
It is. So it's an open city district because you're in London. It's got London's districts. And in each area, you have certain people. And then if you eat those people or drink their blood, then the city gets sicker. But if you heal them instead of drink their blood, then the city gets better. The worse the city gets, the more combatants that you have inside the city. You know, and then you don't have to eat anybody. You don't have to drink their blood, but you don't get as much experience points to upgrade and level up your skill tree system. And if you don't level that up and get that up, then you're just not going to make it throughout the game. So you have to pick and choose as who's a higher social person that you're willing to risk without risking the livelihood of the districts. It's very
Greetings,
interesting.
gentlemen.
Very fun.
Bud Light next.
I mean, I got it. It's cold.
Listen,
Are you okay?
I would. Yes, I'm fine.
Face.
I'd rather have a regular beer and take the calories.
Well, I'm gonna find out
In
right
exchange for not what I didn't think was a great taste.
now. I gotta say, this microphone picks up that crack open so much better than my old one.
It's a nice microphone.
So I need a Bluetooth headset. I want to go Bluetooth.
I hate
or
Bluetooth.
wireless.
It doesn't smell like anything.
No, it doesn't. It's smellless.
Hold on, I got a glass. I can at least get a look at it.
Say
Hold on.
smellless.
I did not pour it. I didn't think anybody would ever pour these. So Curtis is going to prove us all wrong right now.
It's really light.
Yeah.
That looks like rice made light.
I mean, it looks like they just took like Bud Light and added water to it.
It looks like ginger ale.
It looks like they
kind of a
force
big
fed
cup.
somebody Bud Light, and they
Yeah,
just
it's a
took the guy's
24
pee.
ounce cup.
Well, that means Jeff has to
it
do a
smells
short.
a little citrusy. Like, I'm really looking for some. I'm making flavors at this point.
It smells like nothing.
It's so light. It doesn't even make look how clear that is.
I'm actually. I know that
That
you
looks
have.
like my water did overseas.
This looks like decently hydrated piss.
That looks like the water I showered in overseas.
Yeah. All right, let's.
The water that I used to clean myself was redder than my beard.
All right.
That sounds terrible.
You're only as clean as the water you use to clean yourself with.
Oh, it wasn't clean.
That's not even satisfying.
No, it's not. It doesn't. It's not a beer. It's not enough.
It's because they're doing that 0 carbs, 80 calories thing. Like, this is less than these seltzers.
Yeah, but how many calories are there in a regular Bud Light?
What's the alcohol percentage?
4%.
This is the same as any other Bud Light.
It's a basic beer. The thing about it is, like, for me personally, if I want a beer, like a real beer, I'm gonna go get a beer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to save 20 calories, because
This
if I go get a Miller Lite, what is it? It's 95.
It's 92.
96. Okay, yeah. Just go get a Miller Lite.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said, Curtis.
This is pinching too much, I think.
It's not bad. It's just not nearly good enough to sacrifice. Like,
Yeah, 96 calories, 3.2 carbs.
It does have like a maltiness to it, like
4.2%.
so it does have like a slight maltiness. Like, if you took a basic light beer, like if you took Bud Light and just turned it down.
yeah.
Like, if Bud Light is like a 5, it's like a 1. I'm struggling to find flavors in this.
Yeah.
I
And that's
find
saying
Bud
something.
Light to be too sweet.
It does have a slight sweetness, this thing. It does. I will be honest with that. But it's not. I agree with David. This is not worth it as a compromise.
Yeah. A
'Cause
Miller
it's
Miller
so
Light's
close
not
to water.
A Miller Light's not so much more that it's not worth it. Like, if you really need to go 0 carbs, sure, I guess.
This would have been popular during keto, like when that was really popular, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Like when Michelob Ultra come out with their
Yeah.
Michelob Ultra stuff.
Yeah, this is it's really easy to drink. I'll give it that. I could chug this very easily, but it's because it tastes like almost nothing.
But that's the same thing that Miller Lite has going for it as well, I think, is because after you drink like 1 or 2 Miller Lights, they're so fluent that you don't really get a whole lot of texture from it, and it makes it easy to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for this one, Miller guy with you, Justin.
This is closer to the texture. It's so thin. It's like I'm tempted to say like a little bit different than water. And it's not bubbly enough. In the glass, I think I probably lost most of my carbonation because I doubt it has anything to stick to.
Yeah.
So I would probably say you want to drink this from a can. And also just like...
Nobody should be pouring Bud Light next, though.
It doesn't... I don't get this. Like, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, this is so light, it's not even funny.
All these seltzers are 0
Right here
carbs,
with
right?
Natural flavors and fruit juice for color.
No, these are 3 grams of carbs, Dave.
So these are the equivalent. And what about the other seltzers we've tried? Like the basic seltzers, not the sour ones.
So something to point out about this does have fruit juice in it to have color.
Yeah. Fruit juice for color, but it does no fruit taste at all.
There's what I'm probably thinking is...
It's like watered down apple juice.
Yeah, pretty much. It's brewed like how these seltzers are made, but they have to add some color because there's nothing else there. Like it's nothing.
Not these seltzers, yeah, but the other ones, did they have 0 carbs? Did some of them have 0 carbs?
No, this is the only one with 0 carbs.
Okay,
This is a new thing.
All right, so I mean, if you've got to go 0 carbs, which there are plenty of reasons in the world.
These have 2 grams of carb, 2 grams carbs.
If you've got to go 0 carbs, like there are people that it's really important. I understand that. But
I mean, if you're counting carbs, how much is 2 grams?
2 grams.
Also, if you're counting carbs, why are you drinking beer?
Yeah, no, and 2 grams is. You're right. 2 grams is not that. It's not. It's not.
To find any flavor profile.
There's too much. There's too much wheat and barley and stuff going into beers for people to be counting carbs to be drinking beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could see the ingredients label on this, to be honest.
Yeah, they're hiding it for a reason.
You can Google it. I don't know about
I'm gonna Google
the
it.
entire U.S., but I know that they're fighting to push for an entire ingredients label on every single alcoholic beverage in the U.S.
It's funny that
I think that's a good idea.
It's funny that we weren't already at that point, to be honest. I mean, these seltzers have it. Like, it's it's right there.
Yeah. I think anything that is newly released has to have it.
I gotta enter
even Miller Lite has it now, but I don't think Miller Lite used to have it.
No.
But if you're just making old classic beer, you didn't have
now it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's because Miller Lite doesn't have anything to hide, guys.
It doesn't taste like anything.
It's not my favorite thing, Curtis.
I love how their explanation. What does Bud Light Next taste like? Bud Light Next is a super crisp, light and refreshing.
Bud Light Next tastes like the next beer I'm gonna get because I don't want that one.
Exactly.
That's why they call it Next.
Give me a second here. Let me try this Bud Light Next.
Oh, it's not cold, Jeff.
It's so upsetting.
Don't drink it warm. It'll be
It's brewed traditionally, and it's I don't know. Oh yeah, so it's water, malt, rice, and natural flavors.
It'll be so bad warm if he drinks it warm.
So is there no sugar in this?
No.
Hold on, that's
how you get 0 carbs, dude.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
No, Justin, you've drank this, right? You've tried this? Yeah. This is
Did you
an
have it,
alcohol that's
Justin?
made with no sugar.
Did you just go grab it?
Because I thought the Next was an actual. I thought it was 0% alcohol. To be honest, that's why.
No, it's that's so weird.
No, it's alcoholic still.
It's all natural flavors. It's 0 carb.
I do like the design that they go with. I like the split can with the X.
I do. Their marketing looks really cool. I will give them that. This is
that's
a really
fair.
Cool can.
It's cool cans.
They use the X as a split color transition, and I love it.
Yeah, it's really appealing.
And that's honestly why I thought it was 0 alcohol was because the can.
Jeff's just tried it warm. Jeff, review.
It was not warm. It was in my basement by the AC.
Okay.
It is happy.
You have the air conditioning on, Jeff?
Of course.
No.
No.
But it's in the basement. It's pretty cool in the basement. It's cool.
Doesn't it not taste like almost anything?
Honestly, doesn't taste bad to me.
I'm not saying it's bad. It doesn't taste like, I don't have anything to say. It's like I'm drinking a light seltzer or something.
That's it. It's not bad. It's just
It's bland.
How much are you willing to?
This is the white bread of beer.
How much are you willing to sacrifice?
It's like going from wheat bread to white bread.
Yes, exactly.
It's like drinking RC Cola. Like, why would you do that?
I like RC Cola.
I mean, RC Cola is like an actual
89
alternative.
cents a can.
Yeah, exactly. I could see this if you wanted to get messed up and you wanted to save some carbs, like you didn't want to feel like you ate a loaf of bread the next day. To be honest, like you could kill a 12-pack of this and probably feel pretty decent.
Yeah, but you'd have to be some sort of person to drink a 12-pack of those.
To be honest, now that I think about it, like when I was in college, when I was working out in bodybuilding, this actually would have been a great alternative.
I would drink anything that somebody put in my hand.
That's how I was. But like, if they had these things, one, this is a cool. Like, I could see this on a college campus. This would fit in.
That can looks so good, and
Yeah,
I think that is what they have is the marketing ploy of the such a
It's like liquid
new
death.
era style can.
I think most of the
Like,
seltzer.
like, look at Miller Lite.
It's classic. It's classic.
Classic.
Miller Lite's classic.
Crush
And
it
you
on
got
your head
next.
kind of thing.
And then you got Bud Light next, where it transition colors. You go from a white to a blue. You go from a silver, then you have a darker blue to a light blue, and it's just so much going on and so much texture to the advertisement that it's going to draw eyes. Miller Lite, they're like, oh, that's just Miller Lite. Ain't nobody
That's
cares.
Miller Lite.
Everybody knows what that is. They're not trying to bring in new people though.
Yeah.
Now thinking about it, like if you had some people who weren't super into beer, like they just wanted something easy to drink,
But they're gonna
this
drink.
would be also another great alternative.
But Curtis, they're gonna drink these. They're gonna drink these seltzers. They're gonna drink White Claws. They're gonna drink. I get it.
I mean, yeah, I know. I get what they're trying to do. It's very light. It has the slightest hint. It's hint of beer.
Yeah, but if you're, the conclusion I've come to with Bud Light next is I'm gonna drink Miller Lite for the rest of my life.
Amen.
That's it. That's the conclusion I realized. I don't care. I'm willing to make the sacrifice for the slightly better taste, and I like beer. Like,
Yeah, I get that.
I even saved a Miller Lite can from Christmas for my Miller Mondays.
yeah,
Mondays.
Yeah.
yeah. He does Miller Mondays, guys. If you're not subscribed to Justin, you should just be for Miller Monday.
It's Miller time.
Listen, I'm gonna steal these streams. I'm just gonna do Miller Monday.
Where you
You
just
do
drink
Michelob Monday.
I have enough Miller Lite left
You guys
over.
tried these?
What is
does?
that? Whiskey? No, I've seen those at the store though.
This one tasted terrible. I would get something different, but
I also have the
it's
thought
not
of
even
if
open.
I,
It's not even
my,
open.
my thought for those things is why wouldn't I just get the liquor and make my own?
Yeah.
Like I don't need somebody to premix a cocktail for me when it's 2 ingredients. I mean, but the same thing you could say for the seltzers because it's basically just a vodka soda with different iterations.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh, that's fun. Spirit
Oh, that's
bomb.
cool.
I've
You
got.
want to do something stupid?
Yeah, let's do it.
I already ate mine.
Little nitro. See,
Whoa,
Dave, you
nitro.
still need to do the hottest chip, the one chip challenge, Dave.
Oh, we have the one chip challenge. I know we have it. Ben asked about it in our comments.
He's a butthead. He wasn't in this chat.
Yeah, where's Francois?
Where's Laura and Francois?
Francois.
Francois.
Yeah, no, my review of Bud Light next is don't bother. Drink a Miller Lite.
I get it. I kind of I understand. I could see this catching on in certain aspects. I don't know.
It feels like the time when I had braces and they told me I couldn't eat Doritos, and so I started eating
Doritos anyway.
I started eating baked Doritos, and they're just not the same. Baked Doritos.
How is that different?
They're not as crunchy. They don't break your braces.
Oh, okay.
But they don't taste nearly or even half as good.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as good as these either.
Double cheese.
Ooh.
It's the puffs.
God, there's so many different seltzers by Bud Light now.
Yeah, they
Bud Light
literally,
is taking over seltzer game.
they're
They're
trying
trying to.
they're trying
They
to
got
kill White Claws. What they're trying to do.
Bud Light peels that we just had actually for your birthday, Dave.
Oh, is that what they're calling them? They're calling
That's
them
what
peels.
that was, yeah. The
I
Chilada
I like the grapefruit one. I drink it again.
cocktail hour.
Bud Light
hard
just
soda.
doesn't. This next just doesn't have. Yeah,
It's just
it has like a slightly off water taste.
yeah, exactly. Like it's that like it's like hotel water, like or like a well water almost.
Hotel water. I don't even want to know.
Like that you're drinking, you're like, something off, but I gotta drink water, you know, so I need this. So you drink it anyway.
I remember growing up and people were like, "Don't drink water out of the tap of anywhere other than home."
Why?
I don't know. Like
what
when
are
I
you
was
talking about, dude?
I was like in Florida, my parents were like, "Don't drink water out of the tap."
Why?
I don't know. Florida's got some dirty water.
Is
Yeah,
that
Florida
is
does.
that what it is? Is it just Florida specifically?
Well,
There's
a lot of
It
places.
has a lot to do with the Gulf.
You know, there's like Flint, Michigan. You don't want to drink that water.
Yeah,
I don't know if Justin gets that, but
I don't understand what the point of. I feel like it shouldn't be that different anywhere, but I guess there's places in Ohio where it's like well water and stuff too that you probably.
Oh yeah,
drink.
well water and stuff like that. I mean, you
Down
can't
here-
drink that water.
Well water is gold down here.
yeah.
Up
You don't want to drink city water. It's full of chlorine and iron.
I mean,
Everything else.
it's
Well
not-
water has to be the best filter.
Wow.
Yeah, out here, well water tastes like it smells like sulfur.
Sulfur, yeah, it's very sulfury.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Y'all ever come down here, y'all have to try our.
But up here we have the Great Lakes, so we don't have to
Yeah,
worry
that's
about
fair.
water.
I-
It's just-
Most anybody in the down here, it's outside city limits, has well water, and it's straight from spring water underneath the ground.
Nice.
It is
I
so
like
good.
that. The I remember. So when I lived in Toledo, we had the I don't know if I don't know how much Justin knows about up here, but we had the algae bloom, and it was really bad in Toledo. So like the lake was covered in algae like throughout. So they were dumping chlorine, like dumping it into the water system to like help clean it out. And there were days where they put a notice. They're like, hey, don't drink any tap water
Yeah.
whatsoever. Like, don't do it. There was a week in Toledo where we couldn't drink out of the tap.
I
We
remember
couldn't
that.
use it for cooking. They were like, don't even boil it. Like, it's not a boil advisor. It's a don't drink the fucking water, because if you drink the water, you might get sick. It was like a serious.
You might.
They were even saying like try not to shower for long periods of time, and I'm like, how is it radioactive? Am I gonna die?
I think I remember something about that when I was in school.
Yeah,
Our
it
river
was
caught on
rough.
fire too. I just,
What caught on fire?
our river.
Oh, that's Cuyahoga. That's different. This is Toledo. Oh, he's taking shots. What are you
Justin's
shooting, man? I'm curious.
Justin's
I
a
always
pro.
do it for new subs.
Nice.
New subs, come on, help us out here, guys. We're literally one away. We didn't even get a new sub this whole stream. Snack Network.
No complaints.
It's not a complaint.
I'm the only like apparently somehow.
Listen. We are one away from a round number, and I'm checking right now.
Is it bothering you?
On my end, you guys have 4 likes.
Hell yeah! It's just because mine doesn't refresh. I'm guessing.
Four-
So
400
just because
and-
I feel like we're probably gonna be wrapping up. What's everybody doing tomorrow?
Yeah, we're-
other than like the normal shit.
We're at 4:59. We're having early Easter tomorrow. We're at 4:59 right now. Come on, get us to 4:60 so I can feel better about it.
You have an early Easter tomorrow?
Yeah, we're doing early Easter tomorrow
Why early Easter?
because Easter's on Sunday. Tomorrow is Saturday.
And he works on Sunday, right?
No, I'm close.
Oh.
I do not. I'm off on Sunday as well, but we're doing early Easter.
That's nice at least.
I'm farting tomorrow.
Cool.
Okay,
I'm
that's
doing
fair.
that right now.
I'm going to a local diner because my wife and I have gotten really into like going to this one specific place. It's really good.
Yeah, where are you going? Where is it? Come on.
It's Canaries
Okay.
over here. It's really good. It's the only diner I've ever gone to where they apologize for the food coming out too fast.
That's
do you
weird. That's weird.
So what happened? So we went and we ordered, and like not like 2 minutes had passed. I shit you not, like maybe 2 minutes, maybe. They have everything in our order, and they're like, "We're sorry, the food came out so fast. Like it was just we had it ready for you." And I'm like, "What do you mean you're sorry? Like this
Sorry.
is like ideal situation. Like it's here."
What do you mean we had it ready for you? Like, is there a person back there with the gift of foresight looking at your table? Like, I know exactly what they're ordering. I'll get it started before they even sit down.
Well, I mean, like, and the other thing is, like, the food, it wasn't like they had it, like, it was cold or anything. It was really good. Like, I love country fried steak. I love me the gravy on top with some hash browns and eggs. That's my go-to.
If y'all was to ever come down here, I'd have to have Pretty Lady make you guys like a real Southern meal.
Justin, I'm coming down. So I'm coming down at some point. I guarantee.
But you said you live in North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'll come down to North
Not
Carolina.
even South Carolina.
Yeah, dude.
Nobody wants to live in South Carolina.
No, he's right.
I'll come down.
But no, like it, and I'm just like, how, and like everything was hot and fresh and delicious, and I'm like,
South Carolina is just an extension of Georgia.
And nobody wants to be there. But no, like we're going back, and it's really inexpensive. Like you can get a full plate of food, less than $10. I think I got a full skillet, like it was potatoes, gravy, eggs, bacon, and sausage and ham all mixed together. It was like $8 with coffee too.
That's not bad.
Yeah, place is super clean. Like, so I used to work in the restaurant industry, so I have that eye where I'm like, I look up, I look down, I look around, I'm looking for specific things. Place is well lit, it's clean. They're not trying to hide anything.
I'm fine as long as I'm not facing away from the doors.
That's fair.
I gotta watch. I like to see where people are coming from, and I don't like people behind me.
I
don't like being touched.
It's fair. It's fair.
Fair point. They don't touch you. Don't worry.
You never know. I went to
They'll leave
Jersey,
you alone.
man, and my buddy, he's from Jersey, and he was like, when we get up there, don't talk to nobody, don't look at nobody, don't open the door for nobody, don't Southern hospitality nobody. It ain't gonna work. And I was there we had crossed the line maybe 10 minutes, and we stopped at a Wawa, and I ain't never been at one before, and we went in, and I opened the door for this guy. He didn't say thank you or nothing. He just walked on through, and I had the most disgusted look on my face. And I was going to go, like, talk to him, like, hey, man, you're welcome. And he's like, don't worry about it. Don't do it. It's okay. Leave alone, or we're going to get arrested. And I was like, there's no way these rules are this strict here in Jersey. He's like, if you get in a fight in Jersey, you're going to be in jail for, like, 3 weeks.
Oh, shit.
And I was like,
what is Jersey?
Jersey's a weird place, dude. I've been to Jersey.
You can't even carry a gun. You can't carry in Jersey. Jersey doesn't follow other state laws.
You can't even pump your own gas.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too, Jeff.
Jersey will take your weapon and won't return it.
Oh, that's horseshit.
Yeah.
Guys,
there's another state where they don't pump their own gas. Is it Oregon or something like that?
Yeah.
I only know Jersey for sure. Like,
wait, what?
There's another place in Midwest North that doesn't pump their own gas, where a lot of times people don't even know when they go to a different state to pump their own gas. They wait for something.
Oh, yeah, it's West Oregon. It's Oregon and New Jersey.
Weird.
That's weird. I had never experienced that going to like Atlantic City and stuff.
Where it's not self-serve, where you can't pump your own gas?
Yeah, like it was always self-serve that I can remember.
Atlantic City, what?
You were also with your mother, Curtis.
And I was
Atlantic City, New Jersey.
It would pump your gas.
That's weird. Yeah, I never experienced that when we went to New Jersey.
It is against the law in New Jersey to pump your own gas. I've been to New Jersey. No, it's been there for 100 years.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
it's not new, Curtis. It's been there forever.
I legitimately, maybe I might also not remember getting gas in New Jersey.
They also might have gone to specific self-serve gas stations.
No, there are no self-serve.
I think there are now. I remember
not.
reading
they
a thing.
Not a single self-serve gas. It's illegal in New Jersey to pump your own gas in the entire state.
At his computer right now, reading it to you.
I feel like I read an article recently that said they were starting to allow it.
They're bringing Wawas down south.
I don't even know.
Yeah, we don't have Wawa.
I do know in Hawaii though. Like, you know how you squeeze the pump and
this year, Dave, to pump your own gas in New Jersey.
Wait, was it this year? Was it this year?
Proposed.
Oh, okay. Well, I definitely heard this. I definitely saw this.
I don't remember that at all from New Jersey. That's weird. I was also a child through most of that, so I don't trust.
And I
those
could
memories.
see your mom just pushing somebody out of the way to pump her.
Yeah,
own
be like, get the
gas.
fuck out of
Yeah.
my way. Push him.
Yep.
You know, and just throw a punch and then
Then
Could have been
peel
free.
off before the cops are called.
yeah.
Yeah, guys.
But
No, this
I,
has been
I
the
do
Snack
know in
Network.
Hawaii. What?
This
Well,
is.
fucking
I'm
thing.
wrapping this. I'm wrapping this puppy up because it is. It is.
Justin left. Wait till he comes back.
Oh, I didn't see
Let me
that.
say my thing.
Oregon, it's illegal in Oregon in counties with more than 40,000 residents.
That's weird.
So New Jersey is the only state where it's fully illegal across the entire state.
Weird. Well, it's also not a really big state. But I know in Hawaii, like the gas pumps, you know how you squeeze it, you can put down the thing, it'll like go, and then it'll click off.
Yeah.
In Hawaii, there's no click thingy. You have to hold it.
Weird.
What do you mean? Oh yeah,
like the
like
the little handle, the little like kickstand to it. There's no kickstand in Hawaii. There's just like the handle.
Why?
I don't know. I have a feeling it's probably to protect the environment, because sometimes the kickstand gets stuck, and then your
I've
gas
never
tank
had an
overflows.
issue where the kickstand gets stuck.
I mean, it happened to me when I worked at BP a couple times. Like people would come in and they're like, "I just spilled $10 of gas on the ground. What can you do about it?" It's like, I'm gonna go clean it up, but you're
The
not getting
people
your
that
10
do
bucks
that,
back.
like, that always like messes with. How do you spill $10?
You're not paying attention, or you get back in your car because you're an idiot.
Oh, you know how many people drove away with pumps in one day, dude? I lost 6. I lost 6 of the 10 pumps in one day because people
That's awesome.
drove
Yeah.
with them in the cars. People were idiots.
I'll tell you one more thing. One
My
more
kneecap
crazy
hit my
thing.
webcam.
I watched a video of a gas station with not a breakaway pump where somebody drove away with the pump and
Oh,
pulled
it's
down the
horrible.
entire gas thing.
Oh my god!
And started a fire.
Oh my god.
I run like fucking hell. dude.
horrible.
Run. God.
I don't know how you forget. Like, I stay with the pump. Like, I don't know about you guys. I'm
Never
out there.
a
I'm like, I
point in
pumped
my
the gas.
entire life have
I
I,
don't
ever
stay with the
come
pump.
close.
Like if I'm filling up, I'll click it and then I'll go in. I'll go buy whatever else I'm buying, and I'll come back out.
I
But
can't.
I
I don't
also
trust people
know-
like that.
I know that it takes it's like $130 to fill my tank.
Shit.
So there's nothing in that store that I'm going to be buying that's going to take the amount of time that it takes to fill up my tank.
That's
Fair.
fair. That's fair.
Never in my entire life have I come close to ever driving away with the pump.
no,
mean-
never.
I'm too OCD about even when I get in, I check, and then I drive a little bit and I check, just to make sure my gas.
Just to make sure it didn't sneak back in there.
like it's sneak attacked. Like,
It's a sneaky snake.
it was an
But Dave,
Ikki
you wanna-
from Pokemon. I had to make sure it was solid.
It is 10:30, so I'm gonna wrap up this stream. I'm assuming that Justin's also gonna wrap up here with us.
Yeah. You can finish y'all's. I'll finish up mine after.
Because we'll stay on the call for a minute and hang out because that's what we do.
Okay.
But
That's fine. I'll mute you guys after we edit, and once you guys finish up, we'll mute. I'll finish mine and I'll come back.
this is the Snack Network Live. Of course, we were also co-streaming on Justin Hallman's channel, which you can get in our featured channels on our channel. That's a thing. That made sense. I'm Dave Moore. Of course, you can follow me at Tell You Dave. You can follow Curtis at Backlink Films and at Jeff at Jeffrey Daily. Justin at Justin Hallman, I assume. Pretty much on Facebook and YouTube. That's the place to find him. He reviews much more alcohol than we do. We review snacks almost every single day. We taste new things. And we're streaming every Friday in spring. Next week, we have not completely locked in our guests, but the week after we have. So I will announce that then. And we'll see you guys on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for another Snack Network spring stream. And hang out with Justin on his channel where he does a lot more streams than us. We're also available on Tuesday mornings for the Snack Network Live podcast at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'll see you guys then with Grouchy Surge, and that's a wrap. I'm going to play this song, and we're going to see you then. Bye. That's it. Check out our videos. Subscribe, hit the like button. You know what to do, and I can tell you that. Bye.
Bye.
We're here to taste some food. We're here to boost your mood. Life is delicious on the Snack Network.